the table just a little bit towards you guys. Get over here.
He lectured me on that too because I didn't do it right.
She was like, "Get over here," and I was like,
I'm
"No,
a
you're gonna say it with
girl."
bass in your voice. Get over here."
All right. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Dungeon Initiative. Cheers. And the crowd goes mild. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel
Through the mountain. Secret. Nice.
I'm wearing it to work on tomorrow.
You know, if this was referencing Game of Thrones, it'd be a very, very bad.
I added that to
But
you
anyway.
already. I put D&D.
You mean? Yeah, no.
I already added at him.
Yeah. My biggest thing in the D&D
By the
Beyond.
way, we are live. Just so you know.
Hey! Keep bringing up the fact of my sunburn.
My guy.
What is up, my dudes?
Hey, I got myself a bowl of what?
Sunburn.
A bowl of what?
Dorian Way got a bowl of water and some Jimmy Jammies.
Alright, ready? I'm gonna go around the table and then we're gonna send it back, okay? If you know the joke, just play along. You ready?
Oh god.
Okay.
I don't think I'm
I got myself a bowl of water.
A bowl of
A
what?
bowl of water.
A bowl of what?
bowl
A bowl of what?
A bowl of water.
A bowl of what?
what?
A bowl of what?
Bowl
A bowl of what?
A bowl of water.
A bowl of what?
Bowl what?
A bowl of what?
A bowl of water.
I haven't had a coffee for this.
Stay hydrated.
No, drink your coffee.
Gatorade.
Be risk up. When you're tired of your friends, you need a pick me up.
No, you do what you like.
You do what you like.
Live.
Alright. On the prior session, you guys finally defeated the bloodstained LeFay and her entire layer of monsters, demons, and other type of things. Huh? As the townspeople kind of gathered around, kind of look in and see what the aftermath of the whole situation. The pirates had started to kind of loot and pull anything that they can from the caves, while you guys were kind of getting your short rests at the time, recovering yourselves from a very long,
Wait, did we short rest?
2 days?
Did we short?
You guys basically
We're short resting right now.
essentially a nice passage of time happened, like about a half hour. You guys just kind of lounging.
Oh, okay.
And then again, they were all just doing their thing. I heard it too.
You would use your hit die
Then
if you're
you
using
guys
short
got
rest.
a signal warning letting you know that there was a distress signal coming from somewhere. And when you guys answered it, you found yourselves on this island in the middle of the ocean. And
Should we heal ourselves since we're doing a short rest?
you guys can take the liberty of healing yourselves.
No, I was just
Yeah,
I want to make sure.
I don't even.
He's in reprieve right now.
What's that?
Taking number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
No, he's probably joined already.
No, he's not.
Okay. I heard
Thankfully.
I'm like,
No, that was me. That was me getting myself.
all ears is. Well, you guys found yourselves on an island in the middle of the ocean, and you found LeFay's corpse laying there.
The creature.
Not decayed or anything like that just yet, but it's starting to
That's
He's
the sound,
current-
that's the perfect sound for a decaying body.
And the boy's a kid. It might need a bowl of what?
Oh my god!
Just a little dehydrated.
Now you know how I felt when they did Day to Day.
They just grabbed it.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Because the fact that I actually don't know anything of it.
Bowl of war.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know about a ball.
You're making noise.
I only
Background
had...
noise.
So yeah, what do you guys do now that you found LeFay's body?
I mean, I opened a portal for her to come through.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where we stopped, literally.
Yeah, he
So they
opened
found
a
you.
portal.
Okay.
I think he like pulled me in, and I
Yep.
just saw myself, and I'm just like screaming because it's like,
In dwarf, right? Like, oh!
oh!
Her beard's also screaming.
Oh my god.
But yeah. It's just you guys right now.
I
Like-
stayed behind.
Like you got Roran and Dorian all the way in the back there. By this point, Sam and the townspeople, or the 99 Knockers and the townspeople, have gathered the two who died during the fight. Chill out, Mama. They've gathered the people who died. I'm gonna have to make a monster for you guys to fight that just makes that sound.
Hey, Nova. Just enter in a world of dinosaurs. All you hear is that in the distance, and it's like, no, bad.
So yeah, the 99 Knockers and the villagers are currently burying buried one of their dead. Each of them having lost somebody during the fight. I think it was just one, right?
That was I think it was the butcher.
I have the names crossed out. I didn't bring the book, unfortunately. So,
Would you forget?
I forgot my booklet.
Oh, your journal.
Journal. Ah, all the names. Where I took the name of the butcher and just dropped it out like nothing.
You just
Hey!
So what do you guys do? We're right where we left off, you.
I love that one. We're not talking about it. No.
he was making room for dinner.
You were...
He's making room for lasagna.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Alright, everybody roll initiative.
That's why you put
I'm
the...
just kidding.
Let's go! Let's go! I got a 19 and an 18.
You stay behind with the others. So, let's start with everybody who's over at the beach. What are you guys doing? Huh? Close the app and reopen. Or just go directly to the website and use the app through there.
My other
Yeah.
dragon.
What health are you in? Chapter 1.
I do. Also.
Alright,
Alright, guys. This is kind of annoying. Paper piece. Aww. Aww.
That was pretty hot. I need to give myself a bowl of water. What are you guys doing at the beach, bro? Come on. You didn't take any NPCs with you. It's just you and her currently. And Zoe, maybe?
Yeah.
You went through with them as well?
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
Zoe, Ona.
Me and Riza.
Alright.
Oh, we left Reese behind.
Reese almost died, actually.
Yeah. Finner's not going with them, but he is going to gather up the deceased Night Knocker and
They already, at this point, if you had helped them with that, they've already buried them somewhere in the forest. They like kind of picked a spot and made it their final resting place.
same for the village guy.
Make a perception check. Yes. Me with my like type sounds on.
16.
You notice the that older that older gentleman, Judy,
Mhm.
and his alleged son, kind of like hanging nearby, and they're like kind of like watching you guys, and also kind of watching the pirates. At this point, the pirates look like a majority of the crew is kind of gathered and blockading the front of the caves, and it seems like they're like hard at work inside. You can't see exactly what they're doing from that perspective. You don't sense Octus. It's kind of often in that same general area. And the moon is back to normal.
Okay.
It is currently like close to like 9 o'clock. We'll kind of average it around then. It's still night out.
And are they specifically looking at the graves, or are they?
So they're more like north from where you're standing, or from when you guys like finished off the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not near the graves.
No. So they're kind of more towards the town. They just seem more like they're looking, like being nosy.
I'm gonna approach them.
Okay.
What are you doing? So, I saved most of your small town. You gonna pay me? What happened to those rings and jewelry you had earlier?
He like just kind of puts his hands in his pockets. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm glad you and your friends are okay and you have your lives. That should be enough, right? Now me and my people, all we have to worry about is who the next people are going to be that come to raid our island, and hopefully we can restore our homes to what they used to be. Or better.
So, you want me to tell June that you stole some of his gold?
Excuse me?
You took from the cave, didn't you? The golden jewelry.
Did you?
He was adorned in like a bunch of jewelry and stuff, but I think it was
No.
gifts.
He is insisting. You don't know what you're talking about. But you're free to go and say whatever you like to shoot.
I mean, June seems pretty serious about nobody touching his gold. And I'm sure, based on how he knew there was even a broken statue in there before they were even looking there, he probably knows exactly what's in there. Because he was saying that it was long awaited.
It's been a long time with that vault that remained closed.
Yeah. But he made it sound like he knows every piece of gold.
Maybe.
I mean, that's up to you guys to risk
if you're
it. They're
accusing
pirates.
me of something, so
I'm saying I want to get paid. I'm just saying that June wants to know where most of the gold is. I saw you guys have gold earlier. So being on my way, I'm gonna inform him that you guys have some of the gold, I assume. So that's up to him, not me, with you guys. At that point, that's not my business. What he does to you afterwards, that's on him and you.
So just to be clear, you're going to go tell Captain June that I took gold from his vault.
I'm gonna say you took some gold. He's gonna get curious and he's gonna come over.
So are you trying to threaten me? Right
No.
now?
I'm just recollecting all of the gold that's present on the island.
You know exactly how much gold there is on the island.
I know exactly how much gold I saw inside that cave.
Power kill.
How much gold is it in the vault?
Quite a bit.
You said you knew exactly how much.
Yeah. Do you have anything I would tell you? It sounds like
He looks over at his
I'm
like
nowhere near.
his son. No, he looks
Oh,
over
I
at his,
figured.
yeah, no, you're his son right now.
They're
like
fucking bullets.
They're both just like kind of confused, like.
So
I'm confused.
And I mean, you're alive. You didn't die.
yeah.
No.
Specifically to the sun, because that was the one I brought over with me to the ship.
Oh, that's right. He had to run off. Wait, what did you say to him?
You're alive. I kind of took the cannon fire.
See,
from
now
him.
it was confusing because you were actually looking
Yeah.
at him, and I was like, oh wait.
Yeah,
I'm-
you're the one who said that. You created this situation.
But you're gonna be
Oh.
confused.
That's when like it used the Willem Dafoe meme where it's just all.
Um,
I love William Dafoe.
yeah, like the son just kind of he'll probably like thank you for the help, but he's not gonna pay you a thing.
No. I helped him, and I already made my deal with him. I saved your village earlier before any of this because it caught fire. That was prior to the pirate ship showing up.
Thank you. He like reaches in his pocket and just like pays that little back.
I think I got a little more than that.
10 silver.
I think I got way more.
I do have way more than that. Why should I give it to you? You just showed up here. Thanks for helping us. You're no hero. You're no good person.
I never
Why
said
would
I
you sit here
was.
and ask me for money?
You think you're anything the same?
What are you gonna do if we don't pay you? And he like pushes his grandfather like behind him.
I mean,
You?
Oh,
Dude just shows up and starts cracking.
well, I mean, like I'm trying to play the good cop because I'm
Are
negotiating.
you actually talking to him
Yeah,
right now? What's the
I'm trying to be the good. I'm trying to be the good guy by talking to you. The one that you have to worry about is that guy,
I'm
and
not
I
just
point
be the
over,
good guy, and hey, you saved us, and,
and I
you're
point
gonna
over
feel
at
good about-
you.
What's he gonna do?
Mhm.
He actually laughs at
Isn't
that.
he laughing right now?
Do it, Hugh.
Break kneecap?
Oh God.
I mean, that's a fair assessment.
I just turn and smile.
Reputation meter goes down.
Make an intimidation.
I
saw
get to do
you.
this.
I know what you did.
Did you say it with advantage?
Yes, I get to make these with advantage.
Wait, what's he doing with it?
Intimidation.
29.
Oh Jesus.
He just kisses the guy. It scares him.
Just grabs him by the scruff of his neck.
It's not
And
even
then
like a fun.
and Edward's like not even near. It's like how.
Edward,
Why
why do
do
I
I-
feel like I'm being betrayed?
It's weird. For some reason, outside of this world, I feel betrayed.
And Zoe's just literally staring at LaFay's body like, huh.
Pokes with the stick.
Why are you poking it?
The stick goes through the cheek.
No!
Alright, so he like drops the 10 sack coin on the ground. He reaches behind and he like pulls out another sack and he throws that and you can hear that it's a little bit heftier than the last one. And he looks over at his grandfather, he's just like kinda like takes his coin sack, throws it on the ground. And he looks at you, he's like, there's about 100 gold there. You happy?
I'll take half of that. You some bitch.
I take only one of the sacks.
One of the big ones?
Yeah.
So you got like 50 gold.
Okay. I throw it at you.
Yeah. Free money.
Alright, here, let's go.
I mean, I could get the rest.
Nah, don't worry about it. They need it more than us for repairs.
Really extorted them for 50 gold.
He made them feel like crap for 50 gold.
I mean, I
Oh,
could
we
make
got
a
that right.
for kneecap.
No!
We're fine. We don't need to harm them. They've been harmed enough.
They haven't that harm yet.
Alright, over on the beach.
Come on, my angry force flame.
Found your body.
Hurricane.
Let's go.
No kidding.
Found your body.
It's just there.
Zoe's just like inspecting it.
You know, like when
And
they,
then, like-
the mummy, when they open the casket and it's just.
That's LaFay. Zoe's just looking at the body and then she looks at LaFay and then looks back at the body and it's like, she's like, how on earth are we gonna get her back in bed? No offense to your
Do
body.
we just kill me and I go
I mean,
transfer my
don't-
soul?
I don't think who would transfer your soul?
how did
Hey,
you
I was a ghost, and then I punched the shit out of an orc, and I got into the orc's body.
Okay, but how did you get out of
Henry,
this one?
you, where are you?
I don't know. I just remember I was in the cave and I got freaking killed by.
So, I mean, like, it's maybe been there for like maybe a couple hours. It's not
So it
really
hasn't-
like it's shriveled or decayed.
So it's been like a day.
Yeah, it's like
You're just a little
it's cold
dehydrated and
still
probably
right
hungry.
Why did my brain think of a freaking?
I still have a
Snickers.
bottle one.
Oh,
I got one from the place, the paradise, the oasis in the fucking Feyworld.
Didn't we all use those by now?
I still have mine.
He still has it.
He's savoring it for one day.
Now I got a bottle.
It's when he's the last one standing.
Zoe looks
Fuck
at
Oh, what you say?
Time to hide.
Hey, okay.
Zoe looks at Eddard. Can you open a portal for Fenrir?
Yeah. I mean, the portal would still just be there.
Yeah,
And
just,
she looks at the
I go
portal
like this.
and she
Yeah,
whistles.
and I just point at the
Fenrir like looks around.
Come here, boy. Come here. Oh.
Torian like leaning up against the rock. It's just like, the woman calls you.
Ah, okay. I walk past and I'm like, look at the portal. What?
There you are. Can you come
All the monsters Fenrir has faced, the seagull is
This
what's
this
here.
absolute polar opposite setting. You know, like nighttime on an island, then like dark, pitch black island over here with seagulls everywhere.
Oh,
Is it-
but Zoe looks at him. Can you come here?
Okay, he's gonna walk through the portal.
Dark.
Ah!
I can't see it in the night sky.
So are we going from darkness to light or light to dark?
It's dark. It's just when you're like,
But
there's no torches here, so like you're in the middle of an island in the middle of the ocean.
Okay, so where we're
Almost
at
pitch
with
black.
Lefay's body, it's dark. Okay.
but Zoe's gonna go ahead and just form like flames in her hands and just like show where Lil Faye's body is. We found it. No offense.
You want to show me a dead body?
It's Lil Faye!
Oh.
Yeah, look.
Can I just say
the, the head just peels off. That's... All you hear is...
You can hear like a slight crunch, like.
Did you
Oh.
actually?
No.
No, you're like, no.
I don't think Edar's that shitty, okay?
Well, some of the things you guys say end up being canon.
I don't shoot.
So...
I'm gonna whack it.
You remember the horse hands?
Stop it.
That's canon.
Oh,
Yeah, that
actually,
is
wait.
canon. It still exists.
Not only that, you remember his campaign that he did that one shot?
Yeah.
Oh, the
With
Ford
the Ford
F-150s.
F-150s?
Yeah.
They're also canon in your world.
Ford F-150.
There are two Ford F-150s in the world.
We'll talk about it.
But
It's gonna come up in the future. We're just gonna be like, oh my
You're
god.
that one character that says it, and then the other guy says, we don't call it that anymore.
dang it, I was like 19 on that twice.
I rolled 14.
Is it, so like Fenrir like looks at the body, looks at you, and then like looks at the dwarf Lefay and it's just like, so you want me to kill her?
You know?
I don't think
She's just gonna turn like.
I don't think we necessarily have to kill her. She just needs to get the fuck out.
But the easiest
How
way
is
is
to kill it?
ejectocito.
Be able to. How'd you get out of this body?
You remember the kid?
Bloodstain, right?
Yeah,
I keep mixing it.
blood.
Bloodstain stabbed me, killed me in this weird cave, and that's how it happened.
Do you
Is there a
remember?
possibility that I can just punch her so hard that I knock the soul out of her? And
Do it like Doctor Strange, where they go like.
You guys are looking at me.
You think you're
and
the
it's like,
Sorcerer Supreme now?
let's find out.
Zoe's
Is that what you want to do?
Oh god. Like
I actually remember like the cave, or is it like
Roll
kinda
for like
weird?
history.
Like, is it like all jumbled up? like,
Make a wisdom check.
I thought I'm running.
We all just take turns jumping her.
No. What?
Restrain our arms.
How did you roll
I'm
that?
so sorry. What was it again?
What?
I thought you put it in your mouth and you spit it out.
Wisdom check.
I wasn't looking at him.
Oh
We're
wait.
gonna have our own musician right now.
Wait, no, that's
Doing a wisdom check.
yeah.
Hopefully the medic don't know the pop up and the street pop up.
She's dumb as hell. 7.
Can't remember.
It's always just staring at her. Oh lord.
Plan A. Hold on. What the fuck is You're scared of seagulls? They're weird.
You're weird if you're afraid of people.
You can see a couple of like their silhouettes flying around in the sky, and also little red lights.
Like we knew birds were fake. The government watching us.
First dive bombing you guys.
What's your health at?
Do they really?
I didn't.
Something about a bird.
That'd be funny.
I may love the animals and everything, but they're irritating me
Anybody
right
have
now.
food on my room?
No.
Actually,
Okay. What's your health at?
But
So you're at 58 hit. Alright, hit points.
I rolled a d20 instead of the hit dice.
do they
I literally have
like
a note here that says group debates what to do in the phase body.
mangoes?
But I mean, I'll just keep it to.
I mean, so
Do they like?
should we be a bit
Okay,
respectful
so
toward
Zoe's
the
gonna reach
body?
in her bag and start feeling like the mango and just start tossing it for them.
They're
I
flying
mean, the
around
body
here.
you're in right now.
So what she ended up doing is she got them around Fenrir's foot.
Yeah, they're like floating in and like picking at your feet. And
So, I'm just gonna ask Lefay, like,
while you're trying to
I'm gonna
figure out
pick
how to
one
control
up
the
and just
phase
eat it.
body.
for the body you're
Not
in
that-
right now,
I'm trying to get them near him.
how respectful
You
do
pick one
you
up
want
and
us
eat
to
it?
be
Yeah.
toward them?
Zoe just stares. You know, you could have cooked it.
And
Oh,
if
like
you like
the
eat it
dwarf
and a little
body?
bit
No,
softer,
no one's
all
even
the
listening,
other
so I
seagulls
don't-
start to pick that up too. And they just like fly.
Hey, they're fucking weird.
Okay, I'm concerned.
I'm asking Lefay right now, like, for the body she's currently in right now, how respectful do you want us to be with it right now?
Are you trying to ask her if you can
No, like, oh, Andrew, what should we do with the body? Like,
She's just looking at him
you
like.
guys are the ones making this assumption right now.
She's looking at him like.
The point is, I don't know who this person was. All I know is that they're dead now because you. They're
Well, may they rest in peace.
We're on an island full of pirates.
Doesn't mean
One
they're
can
can
only assume.
She's just gonna be like, oh my gosh, we're all here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad that this person died.
What the fuck
Yeah,
was
baby.
that?
It's a very quick funeral for the body. Let's
What
go.
you just do with your fingers?
Zoe's just staring.
I need to go back to my body. Do it?
No, I'll just go behind you. Alright.
Stop.
No. Even
How do
better,
we-
even better.
No.
Fenrir just like throws him face down, grabs him by the back of the neck, pulls spine cord out. Ah!
See, that's what I mean.
How do we know that she'll be able to get back into her
That's
body
what I'm trying to
though?
figure
Yeah,
out.
no, 'cause you don't like that.
No, I didn't actually do it.
That'd be just funny.
God,
Like,
you
oh,
just
yeah.
really want to die.
Yes, she's been wanting to die
I mean,
for the
no,
past
Get back to
session.
her
over the
body.
table. Hope, like she just
Fuck
really
it.
wants to
I'm
die.
No, I
grabbing
know,
her. I'm
it's
throwing
every
her as high as I possibly can.
Every session, she wanted to die to be reincarnated.
Yeah, but here's the
and
point.
not be a
Yeah,
dwarf.
no, but she wanted to use that spell to change the body she's currently
While
in.
they're
It's not even
going
her
back
body,
and
so
forth
it's
about
like,
this,
No
Fenrir
offense
just
to
walks
you
over,
two.
grabs
You are an amazing
Lefay,
dwarf.
the dwarf Lefay, and just throws her into the sky as far as he can.
fuck it.
Just like that.
Yeah, simply put.
Zoe Zoe's just literally just staring. You could have waited. You could have waited. I looked away from you. It's
She's
just
like-
5 seconds.
He like threw her up so high that she just like broke into space, and then she's falling down. All you see is just
A shooting star. That's
shooting
literally
star.
Team Rocket
Oh, you're
busted out.
that's it.
How do you know how far he threw you?
I mean, it's Fenrir's strength. What do you think?
To
Hey, he
space?
did a huge house.
Not
Come
that
on.
far.
Not that far.
But I sense you're up at least 160 feet to the air.
Yeah. So not space.
Hey, I'm just
Zoe.
one
No.
can dream.
So this is really happening.
So he
Oh.
throws you up into the air.
And a
As
seagull
you
grabs you.
descend rapidly.
You're made of people.
As you descend rapidly, you almost see it in slow motion, and you slam down back on the beach, and you feel your entire body just like inflate all of a sudden, and then suddenly just this shockwave goes through your body as you feel all your bones just break suddenly.
I have a question. When she lands in the beach, like, do you see like, cause like she's probably like made a hole. Do you just see
There's a
like
small crater. There's a small crater.
Zoe's just staring.
her hole?
As you cling to one point of health,
Are you dead? Heather, finish her.
I mean, I'm gonna have to now.
Zoe's like putting. Zoe's just putting sticks around Lupe's body with like little fires.
I don't know, should I?
Go for it.
you are suffering.
I
You are
already-
in pain. This hurts.
And none of us really have a way to heal her.
It hurts.
Oh!
Wait, no, we have Ono with us too.
Ona's watching from the portal like,
Oh,
what is happening?
oh, it hurts.
Let's just hope this works.
Mm,
It's okay.
Zoe just looks at Ona. But yeah, Zoe just looks at Ona.
this is so bad.
Are you proud of yourselves, both of you?
So,
No.
as,
He's the one that killed her.
as Eddard pulls his blade from Lefay's chest,
That'd be so fucking
as he lays there dead,
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm sorry.
you can still hear the seagulls. You can hear the waves crashing. The moon is great. This cloudless night, so nice and bright illumination. And you have 2 bodies, 4 if you count Wafflebot and Kegbot.
They're the most important ones. We have to get them out of here.
I really hope that you don't put me in one of the pig boxes. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it all depends where your spirit goes.
That is true.
Oh god.
Zoe literally just stares at your bones.
It's either that or just let her suffer more.
You make a perception check,
Thanks, you two.
and then I need you to make a wisdom.
A wisdom.
Thanks, you two.
Actually, you can tell it.
So freaking proud of you both.
Check or save.
Check.
24 perception.
Alright. Do I need to roll anything?
No! You're grounded!
So,
You said intelligence, right?
Yeah.
7!
I'm
I
sorry.
rolled a 6. But
let me see your stats real quick. On your sheet. Okay, yeah. So you pull the blade. You have this awkward moment, and when you look over at his sword, you notice that there's like this slight shimmer to it that's not the typical color.
Eddard?
She got into fucking
Eddard,
Yep.
stab your sword into Lupe's body. Just, don't question me. Just
Don't.
stab it into her chest. Right now, please.
You want me
Please.
You could. What did you see? Like,
Why?
It is shiny! And it looks like it might be her soul! And just do it! Or she's gonna be
Do I
stuck
see
in your
any
weapon!
did you use. Wait, which sword did you use?
My sword!
No!
Did you use that
It doesn't
sword?
take
That's
souls,
that's
though.
why it's
You don't know
No!
that.
I know that. It doesn't.
No! He's looking, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, she's part of the sword now. She's part of the
It
sword now.
started with what she did long ago, back when she went to that little piece of land where the little girl was at, and then she died in the cave. And now that the curse is broken on the cave, her soul has nowhere else to go. And you did the exact thing that I would hope you did.
You're saying LeFay is in my sword. Alright. Well,
You hear a weird high pitched like screaming from the weapon.
Who are you people?
I just kind of
I'm
kneeled
not
down.
gonna lie, me sitting here like,
I was kind of kneeled down next to
What's so
LeFay's
fucking
body
funny?
and just like, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Where did you stab her?
In
In
the
the
chest.
chest.
Right in the face.
Zoe's just standing there and she just shakes her head. Oh my god.
nothing happened.
Fuck. Nothing happened.
So proud of you guys. Both of you. Both of you.
Don't
What is
fucking start with
Rita
that. You
thinking
told me
of
to
this?
stab LeFay.
What is the reason? Because she's right there. What is she?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah!
Riza
is there.
Like,
Rita saw the whole thing.
she probably did a lot of protesting about you getting thrown in the air, but it happened so subtly that she's just watched one little thing after another just occur. And it's just like, when she did the finger point, like, oh my god, your sword! She was like, all hopeful for a second, and then you stabbed the chest.
She told me to stab. Just Zoe told me to stab.
And she's sitting there like,
Just lay the sword on the body, probably. Think. I don't know.
Stab.
Oh,
LeFay takes over.
but,
let me just
Zoe
Fix
just
this
like,
real quick. I'm gonna lay on hands the body to heal that wound real quick. We don't need her bleeding out of her chest.
She's gonna like wake up. Oh my god, I'm
Oh,
back in my body.
Zoe's gonna try to remember if she read anything about this before.
make a wisdom check. You can make one
Both
too.
of
I
you.
was actually gonna ask if I can
Me?
consult
Oh,
the
that's- I'm
Reading
fucking
Queen.
not.
you guys are doing this all here right now.
Oh wait, saving throw, right? Is that what it is?
Cool. While you guys are doing this, make sure you remember your roles and what they were for.
Or religion, right?
Hugh.
Oh,
So, while your friends are all hanging out inside of the portal, you're hanging out with the Night Knockers, who are kind of like in grief, and they're grieving currently, along with the townspeople. Roran and Dorian are speaking to each other at the moment, but you hear this sudden cry of triumph and cheers, as it seems like the pirates and the people in the town are all yelling and cheering out, and they all seem excited about something.
What they're excited about. I mosey on over. Like, what the fuck you guys all yelling about?
What's going on?
It's like kind of that right there. It's not letting close.
Pull the handle.
Yeah, I did that. Like, see that?
Yeah. You close it from the other side. You just push it.
It's close.
That just happened. You have one of those too?
You remember
No. Aquino.
11 years
No. No.
I'll bring you up
Definitely
later.
not. Alright,
Yeah,
so Hugh, what are you doing?
I don't even know what I was calling.
Get what you're hearing.
Dorian kind of cocks his head, trying to get a better view, and Roran kind of runs off to kind of check it, and Dorian's just was there something special in that vault?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, there was gold in the vault.
They must have gotten it. And Roran, kind of running back, he says that they seem to have some sort of chests and stuff. They definitely got access to some sort of vault.
I mean, my pockets are feeling kind of empty.
Dorian kind of looking over at the portal and back at you. He's just like, I do not think it'd be wise to get ourselves in trouble right now.
I'm just saying a little bit of payment wouldn't be bad for us helping them out, right? Seems kind of fair.
Just like that, we end up in a war.
Dorian and Roran, they don't seem very convinced, and then like the others being distracted. Ona's not too far away either, kind of eagerly waiting by the portal.
I don't know what was
Did she go through?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it's just you, Dorian, and the others, and they don't seem very convinced. Would you like to try to convince them, or?
Fuck it, why not?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna smolder while I do this.
Immediate fail.
An 11.
Yeah, none of them seem convinced. In fact, they're kind of like reinforcing each other on it, and they're like, I really think we should wait for the others rather than get ourselves into some unnecessary trouble.
Would be funny.
To you, perhaps.
You'd be fine.
He looks over at the morning group, and he looks back at you and says, "No, I'm good."
You guys are such a buzzkill. No wonder it's all dudes at the night knockers.
They're not members.
I don't know. You're still days from being inside things.
All right, what do you do from there?
I guess I'll just walk away. Mind my own fucking business.
I mean, you could always go about it on your own, but that's up to you.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm just going my own. I'm just gonna go on an adventure and explore the island.
You just pick a random direction, or you're gonna go see what's
I'm
up with
just
the
picking a
pirates?
random direction that's away from the water and start walking. You've inspired me.
Fair enough.
You didn't send to the death.
All right. So back with the group. What are you guys doing? Yeah,
Well, you
it's
told
now
me to
split
roll.
up. He's off on his own.
You told me to roll.
What was your roll?
27.
That was for try to see if you knew anything.
Mm-hmm.
What were you trying to find out exactly? Like,
If there's, from the books that she's read when growing up, not only for, like, the botanical stuff, but for, like, anything else.
Medicinal
Yeah.
or spiritual.
Or spiritual, basically. See if there's a way to be able to transfer, like, a soul back to its former body.
you know that the body needs to be kept like in good condition, not allow it to like start spoiling.
Okay.
So you believe that you have like 24 hours to get it on ice per se.
Do we have a bag of cold ink?
You know in your understanding of the terms is preserving the body. It must be preserved. Whether by magic or some other means.
Do me like Walt Disney.
Oh my god.
Whole body.
Jesus.
I kind of forgot what I rolled the first time. I was trying to think if I were even clean some stuff roll again here.
Making a religion check then.
Yeah. 17.
Let's see, we get her.
Okay, yeah.
So you know the body needs to be preserved, and based on spirituality and things like that, it all depends on like the beliefs of that person
Mm-hmm.
and who they were in life.
Hmm.
So it really depends on like how well you knew her, anything about her in the past that maybe could be connected to like a god, and perhaps it would require some sort of ritual.
Of course. Of course. You knew her more, right? How long have you been with LaFay?
A little over a year. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think
I
it's been 2
think
years.
that's like contact, which you guys don't have.
Literally, we're the last two members left of the original dungeon.
Oh my god.
Literally
Did
anyone
she
that
have
knows
any
her.
family? Or any other friend other than you?
There's her sister, Goblin, Faye, but she ran off somewhere. Her dad, but do I even know where her dad is?
Somewhere north.
She has daddy issues.
Don't we all?
There is a way to be able to get her back into that body. If my calculations are actually correct,
You calculate things now?
Eris.
oh no. Who
That
got
was
you?
Eris.
I was about to say. She looks at it. Really?
Sorry.
We're doing this
Sorry.
now.
Sorry. Eris just goes over to the waffle dot and measures it. Trying to find some waffle.
Oh my god.
Stale waffle.
Zoe looks at them. There might be a way to get her back, but it has to be done either by a ritual, and also we have to preserve her body before it decays.
So it's good, yeah, I healed that room. Hey, Ona, you want to help me out with something?
So what do you mean preserve? Like put it on ice?
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Faye's just
whatever.
friends with everybody.
Oh my god! No!
I'm gonna try and channel
What?
the Beast King side to just like freeze only LaFay.
Only LaFay.
Yeah.
Is this an area effect thing?
It usually is, but I just want to channel it enough to where it's just her.
Just to be safe, let's just all
Zoe
back up
just-
for a moment.
Yeah, no, Zoe just like steps to the side
Kills us all.
and just moves like the keg bot and waffle bot over a little bit for Eris.
Yeah, Eris like didn't really find anything, so they're just like
She pulls out a mango and tosses it. There! Jesus.
where'd you get it?
I've actually had.
Seagull crabs.
I've actually had 6 mangoes on me for the whole time, and this
Since
was
when?
because of an island that we were at, an area that we were at.
So you,
It was, oh no, when you got that pomegranate, I think it was.
so have you had?
No, it's a pear. It's
It's a pear.
I'm
It's a
sorry,
pomegranate.
It's a peach.
How
It's a
long
It is
ago
a
was
peach.
this?
peach. This was the Oasis.
I found
In
mangoes
the
around that time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was like a month ago.
That was a while.
Yeah. So
I-
you've been
I-
holding on to a mango for a month.
They're not. Due to how Zoe takes care of plants and everything, she knows how to preserve them better.
She's a druid.
Oh yeah,
That
that makes
too.
sense.
But poor fucking Eris loves the mango to a fucking sequel.
But yeah, just to channel the ability,
You're
like
so jerky.
only enough to like
Here's a chicken leg.
to like just freeze. Here's just her right sequel.
Here she runs over, looks around. Goes clear, cool.
Fucking sequel takes Eris and the mango. Wait, how are you physical?
What's wrong with this?
His fault.
Never as good as the fucking gone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Hmm?
Those
Dragon Eyes.
Mhm.
I was also like, I really like them, and I was saying it would also go really good if we ever do like a second campaign with my dragon character.
Ona is like trying to like reach out to the deity as well. And, what was your role?
Don't die. Mm.
Um,
somebody's like amplifying the audio. What?
Ona rolled higher.
Yeah.
You see her that she's just trying to like reach out and like in prayer, and she like starts like moving her head around. She seems flustered and irritated, and look at
Oh. She's just making conversations with all souls. Like, hi.
you remember your body getting flung straight into the air, and then you got slammed down, right?
Sword in the chest.
The sword, you know, that are just above you with the sword,
I'm
bring it
sorry.
straight down, and suddenly you're in this kind of black and white world. In the distance, you can see that there's like trees and mountains kind of distorted and kind of floating. The ground you walk on doesn't feel like it's there. Every once in a while, like, you look around and you can see like there's little animals and stuff running, but they kind of fade off into the distance.
Oh, this is weird. Is her voice second by any chance? Or is it just the same?
We're
Does her like voice when she says, "Well, this is weird"? Does it like echo, or?
You sound normal.
Okay, I was just gonna be like echo. Okay.
gotta
so
check
echo.
the auto tune here. Check it.
Make a perception check.
Try some.
Echo.
No echo.
Brave because of what the fuck are you doing?
No, Ronnie.
I know, right?
I mean, that's 15.
So with a 15, aside from the color, the landscape looks fairly normal to you. The land itself isn't something that you recognize though. Like you don't know where you are exactly.
First Beast King walks up. Welcome to Elysium.
It was
What?
a 15, right? It was a
She's
15, right?
hears.
Yeah.
What?
So aside from like the occasional like critter that you could see, like a swallow or something, say pretty far out in the distance you can see that there is like a humanoid like kind of looking in your direction.
She's just gonna be like, like squinting her eyes to see if maybe she can like make anything.
Well, from this distance you can't really tell details, but they seem to kind of notice that you're looking at them, and they kind of like seem to step back and run off into the forest behind them.
She's gonna be like, wait, and then like start running.
And as she's doing this, Ona has her eyes like rolled back, and she's just saying, she's moving after something. She doesn't know what it is. She could be running into something dangerous.
Wait, where is she?
I don't know where she's at.
Zoe's gonna kneel down by LeFay's body, and she's gonna be like calling out to her.
So you continue after the humanoid? You go into the forest after them?
Yeah. Do I hear it?
Make a perception check. Also, are you trying to be sneaky or are you just running after them?
I'm just running after.
Seeing this and kind of realizing what's going on, he's gonna like look over at Riza. Riza.
Huh?
You need to call that.
That is a 30.
The Fae, and on your end, you don't hear them calling for you. You're not even aware that Ona is like seeing things from where you're at currently. But Ona continues to kind of, explain. She's continuing into the forest. She's chasing something. I can't tell what it is.
There's something weird going on with the sword.
With the sword specifically, you can't see anything. Would you like to make a wisdom check?
Sure.
Just like I just like thought he would be like pointing his sword at them. What do you see? Tell me.
Actually stabs you.
Everyone's just gonna die.
I do have a question though while she's running.
Natural
Is
20.
it like she's in a loop where like if she runs past a rock, she keeps running, like the same rock kind of comes back? Like is it like that or just
No.
It sounds like it's the spirit.
What was your perception check?
30?
30? So you're running in, and with a 30, you're kind of like looking up above the trees, and you can see like further out. It almost looks like the sky above you. It's like almost like a pitch white. The brighter it is above you, but the more it moves off to the sides, it kind of shrinks down, and it becomes like a black void beyond. And when you run into the forest, it suddenly feels like it's nighttime. But you notice that there are like more figures, maybe more than 100 feet, like spread out. Some of them look like they're like surprised and they dropped like whatever's in their hand and they like duck behind cover or wherever they assume. The one that you were pursuing kind of continues off in that direction and also just kind of ducks behind something.
I just want to leave. I just want to go to my body. I just want to do
And then,
Why? She's just gonna go up to everybody. Hey, what is up, my guys?
Can I help you to a bowl of water?
Oh my god! How did you know? Oh,
Find a bakery.
Where's the pizza?
Oh my god.
extra cheese and pepperoni.
Alright,
Sorry, people.
so you notice all of this, and you like kind of looking at your blade. Everybody else, come on, Lupe, listen to us. You know, them all like calling out to her. Ona doing her
I
like
feel like the buyer was like,
you're like focusing on the blade, and you can kind of like you feel like more than ever like the sword is like a part of you, and you can slowly hear like little voices calling out. Do you speak Drow?
It's
Drow and
I know, right?
Drow is undercommon.
what's
Do you speak undercommon? No.
how do you spell it? D-R-O?
DROW. That's how you spell drow.
I don't speak undercommon.
You can hear little people like chanting and talking, and when looking at the blade, you notice that there's like little signets of like black light moving around across the blade. It's very, very small, but you're focusing in on it now, and you can see that there's a little white one running in towards the others.
I'm just gonna lay the sword out on top of Libby's body. Okay,
What's my flavors and stuff like that?
Oh no, Zoe, I'm gonna probably need your help with this right now. So,
Zoe looks at him. What are you planning?
I don't fucking know, honestly, but, is Ona still freaking out?
Ona's not freaking out.
Let's have a
Roll
season.
back, and she seems to be like using her connection to the Raven Queen in order to
Do any of
where
you
he's at.
understand Fuck, do I even know what undertone sounds like?
Even I don't know what that sounds like.
Sarah, these are all the languages I only know.
Sure, this is Chili's.
You speak American.
I
Zoe,
don't.
can you hear them? Or
Zoe,
Ona, and I'm gonna grab onto her.
So when you do this,
Lights.
now
just from
you
her.
you notice Edward's eyes roll into the back of his head.
Oh my god.
I'm also still holding the sword held too, so it's like
You like Ona, she has a pendant of the Raven Queen. You have one
Yeah.
on as well. You can see that it like falls out from under his shirt and it starts to kind of like move wildly, and hers is doing the same thing. You're now seeing from her perspective as LeFay rose into the forest. Having seen all those people, essentially, what are you doing now?
She kind of gets like a little like, okay, this is like a lot of people. She's just gonna kind of like keep her door out, but like walk through, but like kind of like everybody,
Okay.
making sure like they don't.
You don't see them. They've ducked and covered now.
So like she doesn't know like any of the like places, right, that they've done.
On average, you can kind of make out like, okay, I know you're there. You know, like you
Yeah.
can tell like some of them were like where they might have been or still are. But you're just on guard.
Yeah. She's like walking through.
You start to hear like kind of running coming from like behind you.
She's gonna turn around like
get out.
When you do,
freaking like.
you and Ona both see that there is like
They're running.
like a child kind of bundled up in like these covers, and what you can see is like just their eyes. Their skin appears to be dark, and their eyes as well seem to be pitch black, staring back at you. And they're just like holding a basket of like looks like fruit and other things that they might have gathered. And they're just like
It's okay. It's okay.
they start to speak to you, but you can't understand the language.
Do you speak Undercommon? Do you know if you speak Undercommon?
It is a language.
And
And
she back down like of course
because we should be able to see it.
If you're an elf, they're speaking Undercommon, you wouldn't understand them unless
Well,
they
if they're
start talking
speaking
Elvish.
directly, Drow, it's still just Elvish. If they're
Yeah.
speaking Undercommon, which is like the language of like smugglers and stuff like that,
Yeah.
where they go to, where they hang out at, then that's a different type of language.
Yeah.
It's like the Underdark's language, basically.
I don't know if she does.
Let me check real fast because I can access that. Oh my god.
Horrible.
Cool tower.
No! No!
Oh my god. What was it? Porsche 911 2012.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
That movie was crazy.
I don't think it knows.
Oh, no. So while that's happening, Hugh, you went over to kind of see what's going on with the pirates, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I could have went to the forest. I
No.
kind of walked off.
Oh yeah, you walked off. All right.
She-
Make a perception check for me
Oh,
as you've gone further into the woods.
She's got like the 3 languages that make up Undercommon.
That's what makes.
It's really weird because in Undercommon how it works is it's Elvish mixed with the Tinkerers and the Dwarves. Like you're missing the Dwarven language. It's just a big weird conglomeration of
But yeah,
Elvish, Dwarvish, Common.
Everyone
if you
that lives
look
under
Undercommon
up
speaks
Undercommon, it literally brings up
Yeah,
Drow.
I never knew
So
that.
like
Yeah,
that's
I had it right.
interesting.
I never knew
Yeah, well.
anything about the Drow language. I just read it. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And I just do that.
Wait, do you have Drow on there?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
All right. So none of you understand what they're saying, but now you
We're
do
on
have
you.
a small child
Yeah,
apparently
we're
in
on
front of
you.
you. Yeah, but that's where we're leaving off since you guys can. But Hugh, you moved on. What was your role?
An 8.
Nothing.
So
Everything like something?
Why the staff?
you're essentially wandering like right now, so that there's not a whole lot going on.
Don't you have like speak languages as a spell?
That was Damon Hart song.
So Hugh, off to your right, the further and further you get away from like the opening of the cave and where all the people are,
Yeah.
you notice that there's like a kind of like a shimmer coming off the side of the mountain there, or the hill really, and you see like a kind of like a body like of a person like floating through, and they find like a small stone to sit on at the base of this, and they're kind of like looking around, and they seem to be waiting. It looks like a gentleman dressed in all white, and he has these little like spectacles on. You know, the kind with the string that goes over the back of your ear. You know, he has them like he has them on currently, and he seems to be waiting for something as you're like passing by. What do you do?
Walk by.
Solid.
Are you? Well, how dare you ignore me?
All right, fair enough. You continue on. Back with the group.
The most interesting thing that could have happened, and you're like, meh.
Why don't they ever want anything amazing to
The
happen?
man pulls back his foot. It's Alec Guinness.
No, right.
Come here.
All right, so back with the group.
His father.
None of you can understand the girl, and LeFay, what is your passive perception?
22.
So the young child there in front of you, seemingly scared of you, kind of starts taking a couple of steps back away from you.
She's like, no, it's okay, it's okay. And she just kind of like,
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll leave it up to you.
yeah, she's like, no, it's
Offer her a
okay, it's
bottle of
okay. And she just like, kind of like sits down and like, as like showing that I'm not gonna like go at you or anything.
Make a strength check.
Oh my god.
Everyone comes out, pins you down. Sacrifice her.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh,
No.
okay.
I just got out of a situation.
Perception?
No string.
Right?
For the -1. A 10. So a 50. No.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Bless.
So,
Oh,
are you just
Lord.
kind of standing there, or did you like approach the child, or?
I think she was like kneeling down basically.
Yeah,
so
she's
that
just
she could
kneeling
not
down,
be
like, 'cause
harmed.
she feels like if she like steps forward, the child's just gonna run off.
All right.
So she's just like,
So you kneel down, make the gesture, and then you feel something like grab the back of your neck and squeeze firmly and pull you up. And you're lifted off of the ground. Mind you, you're in your spiritual body. Like, you know, like you can see yourself as like your normal self. So you get lifted up by this Goliath-sized drow.
Oh.
And he's like looking at you and inspecting your body.
she's just watching and she's just like, oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You see that surrounding you, all of these guys kind of like shimmer into appearance. And they're all like kind of looking at you holding weapons. Some of them are holding like metal weapons and other spears and types of things like that.
She's like,
And the child
yeah.
drops the fruit and takes out the dagger as well.
Drows are not to be trusted ever. 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 Like seagulls.
Who says they're all drow though?
She's like, no, who's just
It's
following?
more than just
that
drow.
person.
How do you know they're all seagulls?
I'm following that person.
They're not.
Exactly. I
Holding
know.
you there. He like kind of gives you a little bit more of a squeeze. And he says, still talking. And you notice that
Yes,
some
Daddy.
of the people,
They knew.
they're standing there,
Straight.
they unshawl their faces, and you can see that a lot of them have these dark complexions, almost elven, and some of them look human as well. And some of them have these long white beards, and they're like kind of looking around at each other and looking at you. And one of them kind of steps up. He looks like he's kind of some kind of like a leadership, and he points at you and says, "Where are you from?"
I am
Why did I hear Aragon?
I said America.
Terra Promessa is your
Terra
homeland.
Promessa.
They like kind of let go of you a little bit and like drop you between them.
Girl, help you.
Terra Promessa. I love that. That was actually cool.
Some of them like kind of like look at you. Some of them seem to be smiling and like talking amongst themselves.
He's like, look,
Yeah.
I don't know how I got here.
All I know is that
I
my
Make
friend
a-
killed
got
me.
here.
Make a Constitution save.
My friend
She's
killed
like, I
me.
just got here and I followed this person because maybe they can help me.
I just want to go home. Where are my red heels? I lost the red heels.
Oh, you said, what is it?
Constitution.
Constitution.
That's on the other page. Let's see if you shit yourself.
20.
20. So the Goliath like drops you onto your feet, and then you just feel the back of your head get walloped.
Dang.
And as you hit the ground, you start to kind of like lose consciousness. You guys get disconnected, and Ona's just kind of, where is she?
Do I still see her on there?
So like you can,
I'm just gonna
Feel like
point
this-
wherever I last saw her.
yeah, you can like still kind of see the like the glimmers there, but it's only you that can see it.
There.
Is that what you did
I don't know
second?
nobody else can see this.
And Riza's just like, so we break the blade.
No, no, do not.
I
Because
mean, I don't
we
think
don't.
you really could if
We
you
don't
tried,
know
but-
if we end up breaking the blade, we lose her fully.
We might have already lost her. This one threw her into the air, and then you stabbed her in the chest. How does that make any sense?
There's a man named Sam Riegel. He had this idea. No.
There was an
Um,
idea.
Zoe just like watched.
Everything
it.
just happened.
What did you last see
Uh,
before
she
the
was
connection broke?
Surrounded by black people.
No!
Oh, stop!
No!
The last thing that happened. We'll set you
That's
free,
the
but
end of
you're
our
one of us now. She turns into a drow.
Come on, that was funny.
Yeah, I mean,
It's Ona. She doesn't know.
We're
Like,
talking about drows.
they look like
Wow.
elves.
yeah, but you say like she's so confused. There are black people in this world.
I never said there aren't.
It's okay, Ona.
They look like elves. Okay, they just look like elves.
Oh,
They look
Zoe
like
looks-
drow.
Thank you.
It'd be worse if she
Zoe-
just started saying they look evil.
Yeah, that would be true.
Exactly. Like.
Zoe looks at him.
Thanks.
Drow.
Yeah. So, I think they're supposed to be extinct. No, it just
He's
from
in,
what-
he's in
I
character.
know. But like I'm surprised by this too. But Zoe just looks at him. I've never met one before.
no one has in
Shut
over 100 years.
But I've also never heard stories of that. My family never has talked to me about that.
But there wasn't just Drow. There was also other people there. Other races.
Right?
Well, there was a human. There was a tiefling.
There could be anything.
There was
and that's
And-
normal looking elves. but
Where did you find a sword?
it was given to me.
By who?
You're a warlock, Harry.
Oh my god.
That's where our ratings go down.
We're never gonna pass 2 subscribers.
Haven't even hit 1 subscriber. What are you talking about?
boy! I don't care. 30 subscribers. And they all
That
unsubscribe.
covers our rent.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
belonged to my mentor before, but there's been way too many wielders at this point.
if what you're telling me is she might be in a spirit realm. Everything that's connected to that sword.
You guys are still on the beach.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the middle of
God.
darkness,
With
With
a
a
tickle!
with a faint white glow of a sword.
Those might have been the people that died to that weapon.
That's not how it works exactly.
You don't know
Yeah, I do.
that? What
Everyone inside this blade is people who have wielded it.
But that wouldn't make sense on why Lefay's in there.
But if
None of
they,
this makes sense.
if they all exist in there, and they're not all people who died, maybe they started new lives within the plane.
Well, I guess we're not seeing Lefay anymore.
I don't even recognize the world she's in.
Literally, just to put it in perspective, if I were to die right now, my soul goes to a source.
Pinner walks up to you and snaps your head. Go get LaFay.
I'm just saying I could be totally wrong. I don't care, but like I'm just saying, like what if like far in Lefay's ancestors it's like Drows or something. I mean that would also make sense because of that.
That
And-
would,
I mean, that'd be
but-
interesting, really.
I'm just saying because like how is she in the blade if you know like what he said?
Well, it's something that happened with Bloodstained first.
Yeah. And another thing with all these powers that just got unlocked, like what? I'm just saying, like, what if there's like a little percentage?
Roll a percentile.
Again, I could be wrong. This is more like a theory, but I mean,
A gaming theory.
yeah, like it's more like a theory. I don't have to be correct. I'm just, to me, that's like, I'm getting looks.
What was the
I just
What's his
remember
name,
the
Kato?
amount of- Yeah, that's all.
Who the guy that runs the
Yeah.
Yeah, Kato.
I don't know
Why
how-
did my
I had
brain
to
literally
scroll
said
up all the way
Kato,
through
and
the
I'm like,
messages to remember
we
the
could
amount
literally
he
just go
Talking
back to
about,
the academy and ask
saving of
him
Sweetwater and all
if he
that.
knows
How much gold we
anything.
have in the bank?
I think I might have to go somewhere else. So
Where are you going? Because you're not going alone.
I might have to go home.
So let us come with you as well.
That's an empty bottle of water. It's just a bowl.
No, I like to bite it, but
So,
no, I prefer to bite it.
okay, you bite one side,
Supposed to
but
be
not
everybody.
the other.
Yeah, I told anybody else yet, so.
We haven't had time to go that.
He's the richest man in our team.
Sounds about right.
You know what about it? Give her water.
If you want soup,
You want soup?
it'll help you with your throat.
Use the bathroom? Do we want to take a break here?
We'll take a quick break
We'll
because
take a
now
The
it'll
great
give us time to think.
debacle of LaFay.
Yeah.
And then meet it.
Even when you're dead.
You decide to just
fucking shit.
Well, like, you went in like the one direction where there's
I'm just
nothing
saying.
happening right now. There's
Oh.
nothing happening.
Again, like
Oh,
I'm just saying,
but
could be a
I was trying to
stupid
preserve the
theory,
body.
but, like,
I mean,
it,
That work?
but what to me
Well, the
that's
thing
what
is
it
with
counts
Drow originally is like they were elves that were turned evil by
Thank you.
Try B-Res coffee today. Made by gamers for gamers, energy for all.
Yo, what does the symbol mean that's in the map? I'm just curious. I just want to know.
What's up?
What does the symbol mean? What is the symbol in the map?
The one on our ship?
Yeah.
We're the nation of thieves, motherfucker.
What is that?
I'm afraid this isn't over yet. There.
Of course it ain't.
Dear Lord.
What the hell? Rambler! It's an engine cart! You'll see it one day, man. These things, they'll be carrying around 12 different prisoners. They'll run on these things called engines. Quicker than the horses that we ridden in the old days.
I'll believe
Oh?
12 prisoners. But engine? Get the fuck out of here.
Mother!
Well, then you have little to fear of death. You god-awful swine.
What a gangster.
Oh!
Why would
I
they
don't even
call
know how
that?
an engine would work on a system like this.
I don't need
Little
to
chassis,
know.
this little body that we
I
had
don't
that
need
one,
to
but that's reinforced? No doubt at all.
He asked me to ask you if you can bring the goddamn posse and come armed. Can you do that?
I got you. Ah. I'm gonna ride to the west here, and you're gonna ride to the east, okay? Make it look real dramatic.
Sure.
I'll see you later, Rambler.
Adios.
And you know, Rambler, I'll add something more to the...
I just want to picture.
I showed her pictures when she was a little baby today. I'll send you some later.
Franklin every time
This
he tries
one.
sneaking into a woman's bedroom.
Oh my god, yes!
How did I get here?
Who is Franklin? I'm just playing that character.
Is this Dan Hill's talking about? He does that.
LeFay does that?
She was
No.
showing me outside.
No.
Alright. You guys are trying to figure out a dead body.
Yep.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
You guys got 4.
Can I preserve the one?
Did you already do that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, you were doing that. Like,
Yeah, I was trying
you
to do
freeze
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you did freeze it.
Yeah.
And then
Freezes all of us on top of it.
Oh, great.
All of them get stuck. The portal closes. Hugh, because he doesn't care, he just kept going.
And I just can't walk.
I just kept walking.
Fred.
Should we take those as well? She's pointing at the waffle body. Or do you want to send them back to the academy?
I would probably definitely send Waffle Bot over there. Might be something good for the kids.
Sam? Oh,
It might be
why did
good
I
for-
think Sam?
Might be a good project for Jesse to work on.
Riza picks up LeFay's body.
Yeah, Ben.
I thought she was making that noise because she's
carrying
heavy. I'm like,
the
dang, I
No,
feel
it's because
offended.
you're, no, it's 'cause you're like frozen.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Riza lift up LeFay. Just
Also, I meant you can kind of like.
You don't have to do that. She's also strong. Damn.
Cool down your body.
She's a strong, independent orc girl. You leave her alone.
We have her at least frozen to preserve the
She goes
body.
through the portal, by the way.
But like, if he,
What?
Wait. Can you like control your temperature if it's cold? And you
But
can, like,
he
maintain-
hasn't opened the portal to his home yet.
I'm literally asking questions.
No, Riza went through the portal.
Riza got up with the LeFay's
Went
body.
right back to the pirates. Okay.
Yep, she's over.
Riza.
Riza,
Turns around.
we still gotta get everybody
we're
else
not.
too.
We're not going that way.
I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta get
Come
everyone
here.
back home here and then.
We're going.
Yeah. Let's go through the portal. Everyone, come on. Now we're going through the
Are you
portal.
talking like through the portal now?
We're going.
We're going through
Through
the
the
portal.
portal.
Lauren like pops his head out.
We're going through the portal.
Right, pops his head around the corner of the portal.
I push his face because we're going through the portal to their side. So that way we're all.
Okay. Riza just carrying LeFay's body.
Also, here I toss the waffle bot over to one of the knockers.
I thought you were.
Oh my god! It literally knocks him down.
That's why they call them knockers.
Looks like he needs a ball of water.
Oh.
They get knocked around many times, but they
And
always
you
get back
toss
up
the
with a
keg
ball of
bot?
water.
The waffle bot.
Oh, because Harris was still picking at him. Still.
Oh, no, Aaron's good. Aaron's good.
Okay.
And I like there's the keg bot too, I guess. I don't know. They can grab it.
Zoe
All
looks at Eris. Come on.
Eris, do you want those other 3 toys?
Wait, so what's happening with
Eris
Aaron?
is still in the other side of the portal because of the mango.
Aaron is just gonna fall over.
Okay, I close that up after we're all through.
Did you at least get the mango? She's looking at Eris.
The seagull took the mango.
The horde of eagles. They took it?
Those fucking demons.
Okay, are we all here? Where the fuck
You.
you?
Both Benner and him at the same time. Where do you go?
That's what we said, like, where the
Yep.
fuck you?
Roran like just points off in the direction that he went in. He said, I think he was up to no good. And Dorian is like, not necessarily. I think he just went for a walk. What?
Go to get him.
I gotta open the portal.
You have to go get him now.
What? Why?
Because he has to open the portal to go home. You're faster.
Let's get everyone else home first to the base, and then
And then you
we'll
open a portal.
signal you, so that way you and Hugh can
Be
come
a
back.
good puppy and go get him.
And then I'll open the portal home. God, that's how we know who's the dom. Okay. Grabs her, throws her. Last we saw was Zoe. Oh.
Fucking Misty steps back at you. Boy.
Your throws mean nothing to me. Throws you again because I know you don't have as many spells.
Actually, I don't even need spell slots for my Misty step.
You need charges.
Yeah, and it's still have charges.
Are you out? I thought I could kill you.
Go get you!
Keep throwing.
Get out! Go!
Yes, I'm gonna go find Hugh, wherever he may have gone.
Lead the others home to their place, please.
Sam is kind of like walking over to you guys. He says, "Hey guys, so just an afterthought that we all had. We forgot that you had a portal that could take us all home, and we realized that we wanted to take the body. We couldn't take the body home. We couldn't take the body home. So we're wondering if you guys would mind waiting for us to take up the body."
You know what? Sure. You did the same for me one time. Yeah, sure.
He's crying right now. He's not laughing. I can't.
Zoe just looked at her.
Like, you hit me as the DM and as the character, and I'm like, hold on a second. He does have a portal. Why did I bury them?
We are a bit of a time crunch, even if her body is frozen right now.
Oh my god.
We don't know what's going to be happening next.
Get the shovels, guys. We'll get him.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, actually, because I might hate myself for this one. Oh wait, I can't do that one. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, no. I thought I had it still, but I don't. Oh, chill.
So while the townsfolk and the Night Knockers begin to dig up their friends, you going after Hugh?
Yes.
All right.
It's only like 2 people, right?
So anybody else going with him to go get Hugh? Okay.
You can do it on this one.
Make a perception check as you make your way in that direction.
Yeah.
11.
Alright, so with an 11, you start off in that direction. You can see all the townspeople kind of gathered, like, around the edges of the water, standing near the pirate ship. And you can see that a lot of the pirates have gone on board at this point. There's, like, far and few, like, kind of standing guard and keeping the people out. And you can just kind of make out the top of Octa's head sticking out above the ship, like looking down at the main deck, and like you're like kind of walking by, right? And you can see like the top of his head, and then you can see that he kind of moves back, and he seems surprised by something, and then you hear yelling coming from the ship, and yeah, you continue on for Hugh.
There's always some distraction. How can I always be sidetracked by bullshit?
That's crazy. You're leaving out the dice.
Kind of look towards the ship.
No.
Kind of like stands there for a minute and continues to watch.
make another perception check if you're gonna like. Is that what you're doing? You're trying to like listen in and be more.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you kind of like stand, and from here again, like all you hear is the shouting. So you do have to kind of like move up a little bit.
Yeah.
But eventually you start to hear a little bit clearer. You tune yourself into the sound. You can hear Captain June shouting, "That's why the bastard was not here when we have all arrived. Him and his crew. The ship. It's all gone. He took it with him. He took it with him!" And you can hear like the slamming of a door. And Octus kind of like comes over to the side of the ship and like puts his hands on the side and just and like rips a piece of the banister off and like shuts it down, and he starts yelling at the men to like get the ship in order and get ready to cast off.
Fenrir just kind of standing there next to a tree.
Are you pretending to take a piss or something?
No, just
He's
kind of.
far enough to the point where he's not being like.
You open up a can of booty sweat.
My bottle of water.
Tropic Thunder, anyone?
Yes.
No, I got it. So you move on from there.
Yeah, after hearing that, yeah.
Okay. Pushing on, eventually you come across like this like small opening. You know, the moonlight kind of casting down on the spot. You can see a stone on the ground, and sitting on top of it, you can see these ghostly figures, kind of like holding on to each other. And you almost miss it when you walk by. But it's just these two, a couple, a woman and a man sitting there. They're both dressed in all white. He has these little glasses on, and his hair is like slick back, black hair. She has like a brown hair kind of thing going on, and it's like real curly. And they seem like a couple out of like the early 50s. And
What age?
Huh?
What age?
They seem to be around their 40s.
No, I'm talking about like what age? We're like medieval times. It's there. You say 50s.
No, like 50s, like
their age looks like they're.
No, like 1950s.
What's 1950?
You know, when we had dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
All right. Old school couple, essentially. But yeah, do you just push on from there?
Kind of like as I'm walking by, just. Sorry for interrupting. Have you seen a dwarf walk through here?
They both kind of look at you like, you can see it.
I suppose I can.
The fellow earlier who walked by, I guess he wasn't too surprised by the ghostly figure, or maybe he really did see us.
He's kind of a dunce. You're familiar with that term.
Oh.
Not smart.
Ah, I can understand that. We used to have one of those.
Ah.
He like looks back at like the mountainscape where like the dungeon was inside of, and he's just kind of like, "What happened to have been the fellow who walked through my lab?"
Oh, fuck. You're what?
There's a lab inside the now evil layer.
With like a training room, classroom looking thing, and then like a weird, I guess, constellation room?
We don't talk.
I guess, yeah, I've walked through your lab.
There was one in particular. Did you happen to see SLV R46?
What?
What is that? We call him Snipple.
Kind of a tall, slinky, gray-looking guy. No face, no nothing.
That was my wife. And she's just sitting there like,
I'm so sorry.
she's just like, it's fine. Now that I know that there's some sort of afterlife, this is much more interesting.
So wait, where did you come from? I'm looking at the man.
I'm in
SLV 37. How many of you did I kill?
Unfortunately, I was unable to craft my own body skin. I made this one in the case that we have had an emergency to preserve our brains. See, during the destruction of my wife's body. It's okay. I understand.
You were trying to kill us.
We were unable to control our actions. She could only see the fight, and then whatever those people did to her body over time, over the years, and people we sowed, hopefully long gone.
So then, I guess I freed you guys. Oh, me and my ally.
She's beginning to fade. Moving on into the next world.
You.
My brain. It's so much.
He's gonna reach into his pouch and pull out the little box.
Ah, yes. That's the one.
That's your brain.
Yes. There was a body for me to transfer my brain. I made sure that first was the first one to collect.
What would you want to do with this?
Turn me into a brain bomb. It may try to run. Put it in the catalog. Many of the things stored inside the car. If you were to destroy it, well, I had no tether to this book, and I can move on. If you were to keep it, you could probably repurpose my body, my soul, unable to go on.
Kind of holding it in his hand. He's gonna freeze, like, just the whole thing. Even if it means just releasing, like, the whole 30-foot area thing, just freeze it. No. And then crush it. You fool! You son of a bitch, you killed me!
He looks back at his wife, who, like, kind of reaches out and takes his hand, and they're both looking at you. And he says, "Which land do you go?"
The old world.
Even less than the one in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a place with people like us. And if you were to ever find them.
Is someone asleep up
It
there?
is the wind.
Oh, because it just sounds like someone's snoring over there.
It sounded like
We open the doors, it's just a giant.
Because if you were to ever meet these people like me, mention the name Dr. King.
Dr. Kane.
The wife kind of like pulls out of him and says, "Come."
Infinity and eternity.
Yeah. He like
No
kind of
pain,
looks
no
at you
gain.
and waves a hand.
I like looks at his hand where like the crushed like bits of frozen ichor and all that stuff is, and he like wipes it off.
Yeah, and you can see like the smush of the brain, and it's interconnected with a bunch of like wires and pieces of metal that hold it together, and even have like these little spindly legs on it. And it's like covered in black ichory goo. So when you shatter it, it goes down and
Have a great afterlife.
they embrace one another, look each other in the eyes, and as they fade away, there's nothing left but the moonlight. And then Hugh seems to be walking by.
You! Jackass! Beautiful moment. Come here, you piece of shit!
Get over here. That's what's going in my head.
He's just like off and like behind you, like walking in whatever direction he's going,
Hugh.
and you're not there.
No,
Oh.
I'm calling him. Hugh.
You?
Hugh.
Why?
Hi.
He missed that whole thing, didn't he?
Oh, he probably did. I will wear you like a backpack like Chewbacca and C-3PO.
mean, you were just as hairy as him anyway.
I know, it's just kind of getting there with that joke.
Yeah.
We have Star Wars in this world.
Oh my god.
It's in the old
No,
scrolls.
yeah. He called out to you, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably so far gone.
No, I'm
dude, he's
actually
literally
near you. I'm actually near you.
So he wasn't
I
listening.
followed after, and you weren't even here.
Essentially, you were walking around aimlessly, and since there was no direction to this, eventually you just walked by again. And because his perception is high enough, he like looks and you can see him like 100,000 yards away.
Like, no.
I don't know, I'm throwing out an over there. Like he's far, but you happen to see him and
You're on
catch
the
him as
path
he's
of
passing.
nowhere.
So he's literally zigzagging through the forest.
Yeah, he's on the path of nowhere.
Hey, we're
My house died.
you want to go see that sexy blacksmith lady you like?
I'm interested.
Let's go.
Okay.
Where is she?
She's at home. We're heading there now.
Oh.
All roads lead home.
You know,
Right now, it's 10 o'clock.
Two more.
One group is. It's like I think
They're
four,
dwindling down.
yeah, 4 or 5
I
people.
think there's like 1 or 2 maybe left. And Seth gave up and said he just ordered himself dinner.
I kind of feel that, but
I told him like let us know and we can always set up like a time if you're on a night like that. But thing we leave by 11:30. So.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Hugh.
But I don't want to go.
What about the sexy blacksmith lady? Literally.
the armor.
The
Oh,
armor.
am I going to get late?
Come on.
You might if you try and you be nice.
But I don't want to be nice.
Then
Do you
she's
wanna
not
get
gonna want
laid?
you.
You're there.
I know.
I want her to know she's being kinky.
For all you know, you don't know until the chest plate comes off.
I mean, she's sweating
For all
all
I
day
know,
in
that could be a
armor
man.
We don't even know fully because she doesn't remove her helm.
in front of people.
She's based on the fucking
Maybe a whole
Mandalorian
side quest
blacksmith.
episode where you guys are just trying to like peek the
Ever
window.
since he first made the character and he
Taking
starts
the helmet
speaking,
off.
I was just
And what
like,
you're
that's
gonna see
where
is her
we
make
get the armor.
herself some soup, sitting down with a straw and
So you
Please, I just want to go.
remove your plate.
Alright, so you guys start heading back?
Yeah.
Alright. Nothing else seems to be happening. As you kind of like reach like
God.
the clearing, you can see that the ships have now turned out and seem to be casting off and out into the open
Do
water.
I see Octus like looking at the area?
Make a perception check.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna roll for it.
No.
16. I rolled the set.
So
What's a 16?
for the 16, you don't see like Octus necessarily. You don't even see Captain June. You do see that there is that gentleman like in the white shirt and the long black hair, the one that like was mutinied against.
Yeah.
You can see him like kind of hanging off the side of June's ship, kind of looking back towards the cave. And
So he's a bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
He was mutinied against, or was he the one that caused
you
mutiny?
don't know what happened.
You'll never
Remember, that was just
know.
chaos. Something happened on that ship in particular that June had to send people over there.
These are the Silverhand collection. I hate the fact that the D20s.
You don't want it? I'll take it.
No, I mean like they still print these. These ones are still in like bookstores and stuff like that. It's just the D20s are massive.
But yeah, you see that gentleman hanging off the side of that ship, and he's looking off towards like the open cave. And from where you're standing, you can see that there are like a couple of like pirates kind of sitting at the edge of it. The townspeople have started heading home. Guys, let's move the crest track. Most of the town is like gone back home, whereas there's like a order and like getting ready for the night. Seemingly like on watch. What do you do?
Gotta walk over to actually, what's closer, the portal or the camp?
The camp right now. That this would be the closest thing. The portal a little bit further north of where you're standing.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to the camp real fast.
Okay. They see you kind of approaching. One of them stands up. Oh.
Unarmed, like, does the whole turnaround.
Yeah, we saw you, my friend.
Yeah.
You were on the beach, causing all sorts of troubles.
Dodging your cannons?
Hilarious.
It was great.
Octus enjoyed it. He might not look like he did, but he enjoyed it.
Are you guys coming back?
From the ship, or?
No, I mean, is your ship coming back for you?
No. I'm gonna stay here for maybe a couple of days.
Do you have a way to contact your captain?
Not immediately. We usually send Burgess over there. He points to like this like small kid. Pirate is just kind of like, he just looks scared of everything.
I wanted to kind of talk to Captain June for a second, but I assume he's on the ship in a way.
Captain June, probably not anyone you want to be approaching in these next few days.
Yeah, it sounded like he was very angry.
How did you know about that?
Walking on the cliffside, I ran into a bit of a specter couple up there, and it was kind of interesting, but hearing him yell kind of echoed. Wasn't too hard to miss.
Well, he reaches like into his saddle, he pulls out this little bottle. Best to forget that. Celebrate tonight.
Thanks, bottle.
You're welcome to sit with us at the fire and we can exchange some stories. I can't let you into the tomb.
No, you're fine. I don't even want to go back in there.
I wouldn't want to go in there. Smells rotten and lingers with death. But charged to watch it over in case Goldheart and his men decide to come back.
Goldheart?
Bloody fool. Old feud with the captain.
Wouldn't happen to be a golden skeleton looking dude?
You say you saw something?
Well, when we went through the thick cave the first time when we came out of it, we fought a lot of skeletons. Specifically, one of them was made completely out of gold and had a whole nest of rings kind of melded into his body.
Who knows what kind of characters that man got himself into. I have suspicions that this feud is going long before my grandfather was around. But then again, that's a rumor, because immortal people. Yeah, right.
Kind of like looks at him.
He like kind of like marches on over to his friends. He starts singing a song about how God. And they like cheer and talk to him. Laugh.
If you look for any safe ports in the future, try not to throw up any what's the term? What's the term for the flag? Rogers? Yeah, try not to throw up any Jolly Rogers.
Talk about those uppity locations.
There might be one or two that could be safe for you in the future.
We stay away from Terra Promessa as much as we can. If we send anyone out for supplies, we send out fleet. They don't go to Terra Promessa.
What if I were to say that maybe one port could keep safe?
It'd be kind of awful.
Be a lord.
I'm listening.
If you go by Sweetwater.
Sweetwater, you're a lord of Sweetwater.
After killing the Lord of the North, yes.
I'm the king of this island. That's why I sit on my throne.
He doesn't believe you.
You're serious.
They're gonna raid Sweetwater.
But the squirrels will have it all.
The squirrels murder everyone.
The squirrels
You see the ship getting sailed later on, and it's actually sailed by the squirrels now.
For some reason, now there's just more than 50. It's like, where did you all come from? We were always there. You lied about your numbers?
Well, multiply fast.
Yeah.
So he does look like he, at first was like, you're full of shit. He's like, you're not shooting me, are you? You're telling the truth.
If you come aggressively, I'll see to it that we respond aggressively. If you come peacefully, then, we'll welcome you guys. I could use some powerful allies.
You sure your people will start shooting us on sight? Our ships aren't exactly friendly looking, even with the Jolly Roger down. I like how he was just there.
Oh.
Working for a limbo.
I'm just thinking of like Wolverine when he hopped out of the bus. And
He's a Nosuke.
He's in AFK mode. His face is just staring at fence
He's
butt.
just a Nosuke waiting for danger.
Then send one smaller ship ahead and get approval first. But otherwise, if I could find out if it's you guys and you guys can come by, I wouldn't mind having allies on the ocean.
Something I can run by the captains.
And I assume it'd be a much safer place for most. I don't know of any other ports near Sweetwater. No. Specifically like in that area.
Yeah, I know.
There are a few like I don't
No,
know.
it's just in my head. I know that this is interesting. If it actually works. You know what I'm talking
Yeah. Nah, trust me, it already hit me. I was like, this is gonna be fun.
He's not smart. He's combat smart. He's not smart.
So over the
got it,
table,
I did. Okay. Ready to go.
the trading route with Ragnarheim is defended by a fleet of pirates that do trade with Ragnarheim.
So pirates and pirates.
There's literally a grand
Vikings
line
and pirates,
of
like,
pirates. That if they
Vikings
cross
and
through
pirates.
there, they might have more issues than just Sweetwater approval.
And Finner has no idea about it at all.
You're probably about to start an open war in the sea around the Upper Mist.
This is sick. Alright, he holds out a hand, and you can see that like his skin has kind of like this like leathery tone to it. It's dark. It seems very frail. He seems like a sturdy man, but like when he like reaches out to you, it seems like a very frail like complexion that he's got going on. And he reaches out and he says, "Featherskin Bjorn, sniper."
Sniper.
Yeah.
Finner rolls on me.
Nice to meet you.
Grabs hand,
Yeah,
breaks it.
he
Oh,
does
sorry.
kind of like ooh.
Well, if you're familiar with Octus, kind of the same blood.
You're devil born as well.
Devil born.
Octus. Quite the monster.
You refer to the ones that can turn into giant beasts as devil born?
I suppose.
Hmm.
Maybe you'll have to see him one day, but
I'm sure you've seen my form.
there was an occasion a long while ago. Sea beast came out of the water at the town. And then he
Put the fire out.
this one here?
Yeah.
Could get cold.
Not my problem.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. He's like, have yourself a good night, Lord Fenrir.
Well, like I said, try to be peaceful if you're on the way. If something seems far too, I guess, dangerous.
I had this long in my life living dangerously. This is nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna head back. I'm like, Edward, I made friends.
A month later, we just look out in the distance.
There's just black smoke in the horizon.
See like lightning crackling in different directions, and you can swear there's like a dude zipping around between ships. And it's just like, what is that?
Fenrir, what did you fucking do?
The water bursts open, and you see like a giant monster, and they're like referring to it as Octus. Octus! Octus!
Yeah, it's like a little fish face.
That's why he wears a helmet.
Dude, I actually thought about like what's under like the whole thing, and I'm
Has
like,
he
it has to be
spoken
something
yet?
ridiculous.
Has
He's
Octus
like
spoken
made a
yet?
lot of.
No, he's just been making grunts.
Does he say
He
drop
said
the
like
helmet?
one thing, at least once. So like, and I can't even remember.
It's like with the helmet, he's all like, sounds like a deep voice and then takes off.
All right, guys, let's take this town.
God. But heading over to
You
the
ruined any chance of that ever happening.
Why though?
That'd be funny. No, but like it's inspired now. Now I can't do that. Now we can't do that.
Who says you can't? Maybe you have a different voice in
removes,
mind.
removes mask. It's just Goblin.
The whole time.
Why are you so tall?
I'm just standing on a lot of phone books. That's Kato. I want his shoulders right now.
He's walking backwards.
Stupid. Alright. Get ourselves together.
I'm together. I'm together.
Alright.
LaFace not.
So you guys have all reunited. You got Riza holding LaFay, who like because she's stiff, her leg is like sticking out, you know, one of her arms is like this. And just holding them.
Yeah.
You ever seen one like those snap dances where like they spin the thing and they toss it out and they catch it and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Defender just takes LaFace or spinning her.
And snaps off.
Oh no!
Oh.
No, but returns back, looks at Edward, like is thinking about that, and then remembers what he had mentioned about Ragnarheim, how it was a port city. Because you did tell that, you did say
I never mentioned anything about the pirates there.
you never mentioned anything about the pirates, but you did mention it was a port city, and that's why he was going to ask a question. Well, when we get back
You guys are all together now.
back into the initiative.
Yeah, like what's happening? What are you guys all doing?
I mean, they dig up the bodies.
I would say at this point, like they're pretty much like pulling the bodies out right now.
Okay.
You can hear some of them start to cry again.
Okay, let's just get them back to base and
One of the villagers just like, I don't understand. Like, did we go to hell? Did somebody like come down and strike us? Like, I feel
if that
horrible.
was the case, I should have
I'm
gone to
so
hell over a
sorry.
year ago. Let's go.
And like they one after the other go through the portal. At this time it's night. Where exactly in
They're,
town?
what time would it be right now?
Like 9:30 or yeah, 9:30
AM, PM?
p.m.
Okay, so it'd be
You're not
dark.
even level 7.
I would have opened it nearby the mansion.
Okay.
Mansion.
Yeah, the mansion. Yeah.
I would have opened it up there.
Okay. So yeah, like you guys come out. You can see
Is
that
everyone
there's
going
like
through? Everyone going through?
everybody's going through the portal, right? I assume.
Oh,
So yeah, as you guys all kind of go through, setting in night knockers first with the villagers.
Her soul back.
They,
That's not.
So what do you want? What do you want
We
me to
could
do?
probably reincarnate too.
To who?
The dead Night Knocker and.
Okay.
So the villagers along with the knockers, they go through first, carrying the bodies. It's a silent night. As you go through, you can see that there's like maybe some like teenagers that are up late, and they're like out in front of the yard. They're like, "Oh shit!" and they like go off in the other direction or run back into the house. And the night knockers kind of like walk off. Sam kind of like looking at all of you. They're like a team meeting in the morning or anything.
Wait, who's the one that's carrying the dead night night?
The group. I can't. I have their names written down, but it's in the booklet, so I
Oh
can't.
no, you're good.
Can you bring him back?
Like, bring it to me.
The night knocker and the villager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like they're like setting. Why didn't you do this earlier?
Because I forgot.
Take diamond, shove it down.
Like
No,
they,
not diamond.
hold on. I got it. They set the bodies down like questioningly, like. Yeah.
Zoe kneels down and she's gonna like lightly touch both of their bodies and cast reincarnate. And yes.
All right. So for the villager, go ahead and roll.
I've always wanted to be one of these.
There's no limit to that, like how long they've been dead or anything like that.
Happy, I think,
within
no longer than 10 days. Oh my god.
Alright, so it's these two, right?
Yeah, percentile. Yeah, roll.
Okay.
They're all dwarves.
You only reincarnate. You reincarnate people to
What
dwarves.
is 100?
So
Oh shit.
the villager is
That's
coming
not
back
100.
as.
That's 1.
Yeah. So the villager's coming back as.
What's one?
Uh-oh.
He's coming back as a dragonborn.
Oh, that's the villager.
That's the villager.
What about the knocker?
I'm gonna roll for the number.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Drow. The first drow in a century.
13. He's a proud hill dwarf.
Proud?
Wait, what?
A proud hill dwarf. He's a hill dwarf.
He's the
Kind of like
dwarf.
Lefay.
Nothing
Like
changes.
when
It's
she
just shorter.
The night knockers and the villagers, after having buried their friends, dug them up, brought them through back home thinking they were about to bury them, cried their eyes out, watched you as you changed the villager. I can't remember his name. I have it written down because I do have their names.
Now he's a fucking fighter.
Like, suddenly their friend, their body, their image just turns into a dragonborn. And they're just laying there like unconscious for the sake of roleplay here. And they're just kind of like still like out cold, but they start to breathe again. One of the knockers looks at you and is just like, why did you do this before?
Had other things in mind. She points at
And
Lefay.
then like slowly like the other one starts to
Lefay,
like shrink down into a
Oh,
hell
dear. Oh dear.
and like and
Zoe's just
the
staring.
night knocker group, they see this and they're just like, oh, this isn't gonna work out. And then one of the guys is like, why? Because his wife's racist against dwarves.
Oh no. Time to restart in the morning.
Alright, well.
Yeah, no, literally, like, you can literally still murder him. Tomorrow I can bring him back again.
What's wrong with you?
At some point, like, there's gotta be, like, a god out there that's, like, pissed off with the way you're using magic. And
The matron.
Like, it has to happen at some point.
You're bringing people back to life.
Like,
Remember, we're
undead she
we're untied from fate. So
That's true.
Who says we're untied from fate?
if anything, she's disturbed.
we
Doesn't mean we're untied from fate.
but we are anomalies that have created. We are creating our own fate as we go. As for the Council of Gods, they're like
Interesting what you're saying.
That's still a connection to fate, though.
not in character. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, so, like, the Night Knocker and the Villager, reborn, are just, like, they're all like,
Zoe's just gonna, like, stand up and then just step towards Fenrir. I was not expecting this again.
So do you just make dwarves?
I just don't understand why you couldn't do that earlier. I'm just gonna start
I
walking
was
toward the
more
mansion.
worried about Lefay!
Walking toward the mansion.
Oda's just like,
Wait,
there's gotta be a way to, like, bring them back as their normal self. This just feels, like, wrong, and there was this weird burning sensation coming from my pendant.
All the
Well,
chest
at
around
least I
Edward.
know.
Yeah, like,
Well, at least I know she's not approval of me.
I think she's disturbed.
I don't
I'm
blame her.
disturbed.
I
And
don't-
like you can see like the dragonborn and the dwarf like starting to like wake up.
She's gonna walk away. Bye.
And like immediately like one of the villagers just like drink alcohol, and like he like grabs the guy
Get him to the pub.
and before they can see what's going on, you can hear them like, what's happening? We're celebrating, we won, everybody wake up in town, and like the Night Knockers are just like yeah, let's go, let's celebrate.
So he's just gonna literally like rub at her head. Oh my god.
Someone just starts ringing the bell.
You can see them like kind of like leaving like the gated area of the mansion. They're headed down the road towards the middle of town, and as they reach the middle, you can hear one of them go, "What?" He like spaz out.
That reminds me of when I brought LaFay back.
Just keep walking. There's like some guards like nearby. They're like coming through and they see you guys, and they're like, "Oh, it's just you guys. Welcome home."
Is Kato awake?
Thank you. Yeah, it's Kato.
They like kind of look up at the mansion, and you can see that there's some light coming from inside.
I'm just gonna go walk in.
The guards are just
Yeah.
like, "Yep, good talking to you." Anybody who's walking in last can make a perception check.
Shit, I hate them. I'm kind of stopping Eddard before he walks away fully because I was gonna head somewhere else afterwards.
I use a perception.
So, Eddard,
Yeah.
I know you mentioned your Ragnarheim town place, support city.
Yeah.
I tried to make friends with those pirates. They said they had a fleet. I kind of invited them to Sweetwater, if that was a possibility.
Why would you do that?
Because I thought having a fleet of ships on our side would probably be useful.
Okay, so
Is that a
so
problem?
Ragnarheim's not
that a
exactly
bad idea?
part of everyone else here in Teopromessa.
I mean, I got that.
'Cause-
That's why I'm asking.
But
you.
however, lots of trade goes through them from around the world. That shipping lane is protected by a fleet of pirates that have a deal with Ragnarheim.
What about Sweetwater? Do they have the same
That
deal
one
with
brain
them?
cell that's
No.
trying to comprehend.
So then that means
But if they try to cut through their
Good
shipping
character.
lane,
It works.
No, I know that one brain cell is trying to comprehend everything.
we may need to speak with them within the next few days.
I'll write that on the list of wars I have to prevent.
Okay. I mean, at least this time I'm helping.
Okay.
You caused them one.
I didn't know. Open the door.
What you hear at the last second, is one of the guards, like, he turns to another guy, and he says, "Don't they know that Bloodstream's gonna be here in about a week? They can't keep fucking around with this. They're gonna get us all in trouble. No, we'll lose our fucking homes."
Zoe's ears just gonna like flick slightly, and she's gonna look at Eddard.
Yeah, you're the last one to like have like caught that and
She's-
heard that.
She's gonna look at Eris, and she's gonna whisper what she heard. Go now.
She goes, Eris kind of like hops over to you. Those guards out there don't sound very happy.
That chokes me.
Can we take it serious for like a minute?
We've been
Like,
gone
over
for
here,
a week.
like, in character. And then,
We've
like,
been gone for a week. Come on. What's up, buddy?
Slim Shady. Alright, so
Oh,
Eris.
wait. K-pop?
Oh,
I'm
no!
sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I am sorry. No.
K-pop.
Yeah, like,
My water out.
like last time.
I almost found my water out.
I'm sorry.
And she's just like roughly,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god.
There's another door.
I know.
That's what happens when you
So-
shut the door.
Okay.
So K-pop?
Let's stay focused.
Eminem.
So Eris comes over to you. You're kind of going into the house. you can see that there's like some people lounging around and chilling and hanging out in the living rooms or like in the common areas. You start to head up the stairs, and Eris like hops onto your shoulder and relays to you that one of these guards don't seem very happy that we're just not around very much. They might be stressed out. You feel stressed out.
Fenrir in the back.
We'll deal with that later.
Fenrir in the background.
Like you reach.
Because at this point, Edward would already know that it's getting close to Bloodstream anyways. He's been keeping track of that for the last month.
When you get there, you can see like the door to Kato's office is slightly open, and you can hear Goblin inside. Well, I don't know. You're the one who orders them. I guess I'll pick these, okay? Just pick one already. You're always confused with the things you want to do. And I'm sick and tired. Oh, hi, Edward. Go to your room. Just like an angry goblin just walks by. And you can see Kato inside, just like grabbing at his head.
Amazing how much shit just keeps piling up, huh?
Oh, hi, Edward. Hi. Oh, everybody's here. Looks her down the hallway.
No,
Except
just
for him,
literally
he just
like
dukes
like-
out.
Did you find the Fae?
Rita's right there with Love's body.
Oh.
We were wondering actually, her soul is actually stuck in the floor.
Do you know if back home there's a record of past users and any information about the sword?
You can see that like his office is like looks like it's been all the books and stuff have been put in the middle of the room and they're in a big pile. And all the stuff in his desk is like stacked on top of the desk and it looks like they've been like reorganizing and redecorating. And he's holding like these like tan sheets and purple sheets.
Were you redecorating?
Yeah, do you think the purple would look good on the curtain? That's correct. What?
Zoe's just gonna like shrug off.
He like just puts the stuff down.
Is this because Bloodstream?
You can hear him behind the desk. Pulls out a paper bag. I'm so glad to know that everybody's just having the same experience tonight. I'm stressed out about something that has nothing to do with the bigger picture. You guys come back home and you can't smoke that in here. You
It's
can't.
not for me.
Thank you. All right. So from the top, what is going on?
Goes through the long list of bullshit
Pinching
that
the bridge
happens in my
below.
nose.
So yeah,
Where is Dark?
You guys.
Do you want to start with the pirates or the demons?
We'll get there.
Okay.
You guys.
You should just bring up the fact that LaFay's soul is in your sword.
That's literally what I was going to talk about.
Chill the fuck out.
Ona's just like, whoa! You don't have to come at her like that.
I'm sorry, just a lot of stress. I
She'll
might die
grow.
some. That's
Relax.
what's here, so.
Kato passes it back. No problem, man.
I was
Also,
expecting
the
someone to
purple
be
was
like
okay.
that too.
The purple.
It brings out your eyes.
Calvin said,
Bloodstream might like red, though.
I should just trust him, right? I should just trust him way
I
more.
mean, if you love him,
Just sometimes.
then it gets you like, oh, it doesn't
All right. So, all this in mind,
I should really just bring my pipe for moments like this. Just.
so all of this in mind, and just in accordance to everything that happened in the last few hours, because I did see you guys a few hours ago. I didn't dream that, right?
That was literally like an hour ago.
You guys were all here.
Yeah, there was a lot that happened.
So, I got a telegram shortly after, a reminder that Bloodstream will be here in about a week or so.
Sounds about right.
And then a information about a Sidar.
Yeah.
Yes, she's at the Capitol. with
Here you go,
her
Hugh. I'll
brother.
pass the pipe to you.
And they're also looking for Hugh. They're looking for you. They're definitely looking for you. They said that the jig is up, but the joke is not funny. I can only imagine who wrote this letter. There was so much sass.
Didn't they already say that was dealt with?
There might be more to the matter, and that's all it said in the note.
Okay.
Oh, and the Ben might have started an open sea warfare around the Upper Mesa. So.
If we get too quick.
Oh, when is that starting?
I have no clue.
Oh, there should be
Are you even here?
Yes.
I thought you left.
No, I haven't left yet. Come on now.
You gotta be careful what you say at the table. We're all taking it literal. It's not just the DM.
We're just like,
There's so much shit
Yeah.
going on.
Oh,
Well, if we can talk to your pirates at Ragnarheim beforehand,
There might not be any
there
war.
might not be an open
Sea war.
sea war.
I mean, who did you talk to? Who did you make it deal like this with?
A man with name by the name of Captain June.
Captain June? I don't recognize that name.
What was the Golden Bones guy's name?
Goldheart.
Goldheart. He did mention something. Oh yeah, there's a bit of information for you, Edward. Seeing as how you got scratched and affected by that guy.
You wouldn't know that it hasn't come up around you.
I was present when it happened.
Yeah, but you haven't noticed anything actually.
Yeah, at this point.
It hasn't really been brought up
At
around
this
you.
point, people would
We
notice.
would
it.
have noticed.
Yeah.
But either way,
So
continue.
for you, so just in case you haven't told us anything about like the weird golden markings you have on your neck, the guy who hurt you, his name is Goldheart.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So if you know a Captain Goldheart too, by any chance,
Riza's just standing there like, what do I do with her body?
Oh,
Do we have a fridge?
freezer.
freezer. We don't want her to thaw. We need to preserve her. Save her for Sunday.
You might have started a war. I don't need to hear anything like that right now. So
Holy shit. Okay. Kato goes, Jesse might have something.
that reminds me. I also brought some stuff for Jesse.
Jesse's over at your.
Yep,
Yeah, he is.
that sounds about right.
He's at the house.
Also,
I guess he said that he's watching the dogs.
It's not just that.
um,
They redecorated the inside of our house.
also,
Okay.
when given the opportunity and LaFay is alive again, I need to tell you guys about Sweetwater.
What more could go wrong?
What?
Not wrong actually.
What else did you do to Sweetwater?
No, it's what they gave to us.
What? Can we just get LaFay back, please? Because I don't like looking at Riza being heartbroken right now, and she looks like she's gonna break down again.
The door gets kicked open, and you just see a small goblin with a pile of snacks. Walking, I'm sorry, I don't like to leave things like that, but I have to stress eat when I'm stressed out around you.
All of
So
us
this is
standing
all
there looking
my
at
fault. I love you. Sets him on the table. Oh, hi guys.
Like I said, where's your house?
Hi.
But he brought snacks.
Where's the bag?
Is there like a Slim Jim like beef jerky or just?
I don't know. That's his. Here you go, baby.
Oh, how adorable.
And Kato's just taking it I'm the luckiest man alive.
Go, just throw some axe.
I guess it's fine if he shares with you. That's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. How are you doing? We don't really have a lot of interactions, do we?
No, we don't know.
Yeah, nice to see you. You haven't died yet. Well,
I'm surprised you're alive too.
looks around the table. Most of you are here.
She looks at LaFay. What happened to her?
Frozen like a fucking log. Just
She's like a popsicle.
your arm's not even out. You're just.
We're trying to figure out how to get her soul back to her
They
body.
probably-
with the
they
soul.
Why does she look like she's covered in frost?
They probably won't like
She's
this. to her.
dead.
Gotta preserve her.
You killed her?
No.
She died.
Yes,
On
but
her
no.
own.
How? Wait.
She died like a couple days ago, and then
How did that happen?
she went to a body,
Because
and
she
now she's
literally
dead again.
chased something.
You ever throw a tomato up in the air?
So if I die, and tomato hits me on the head.
Okay, we're getting too off subject.
I might be taken to another body and then get sent to another
You
dimension.
said that we needed to go to your
We
home.
never said anything.
Okay, I need to figure out if there's any.
been there
Kato!
Yes,
goblin.
and he's got candy stuff in his mouth.
Is there anything at home or here about past wielders of the sword and any other information on the sword here?
You want that?
LaFay's soul is inside of it.
You might have to go back home to get that information.
And do you know where it would be?
Something about black.
Either in the Capitol's libraries, in the King's own, like,
Well,
stash.
at least we can drop off
But-
you.
The only other place I could think of is home.
At least we can drop off you.
That's where you'll find everything that your ancestors would have written down about the
Get
sword.
me.
Me, 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 me.
We're gonna take you back over there.
Me, me, me. It's your fault that you're in trouble.
I'm gonna head back to Sweetwater and handle things there. There might
They
be a
don't know where we're
problem. Small halfling problem, not anything that pertains to.
What?
Remember the little bald halfling?
Have to accept it as roleplay. This is just
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry, just
trying to
His presence may be there.
Who?
Exactly.
Oh yeah. That's right. You had all that going on over there.
So I'm gonna return back to Sweetwater and handle things over there after we go to the mansion, talk to Jesse, preserve LeFay. You are gonna take Hugh if you want to join him or wherever you're going to take Hugh back to the capital,
Yeah, that's already
and then
planned.
proceed
I am
to your
curious with the
home.
library.
So
That was literally the plan already.
I'm not that smart. I'm just making sure I got everything down to expect who knows what when to show up.
Pretty sure your brain cells were probably arguing with what your words are saying.
All right.
Oh, you have a big smile. It's so cute.
Oh, she's so
But-
cute.
As that's going on, let's go see Jesse now. And Henrik gets up.
And Zoe's just gonna stroke his cheek. Please be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Because if I have to reincarnate you tomorrow, you're not gonna be how you look.
You might come back as a whale, says him.
Or a dwarf.
Or
And-
another dwarf, I
I
guess.
swear, I don't know why.
Then you will really be.
You know, at this rate, you
useful.
could probably repopulate the mountains. Then that might start an L4. We don't want that.
Okay, let's
So many
go,
potential
go, go,
dwarves.
go, go, go. Go do what y'all need to do.
Riza, come with me.
Oh.
Going to Jesse.
All right. Where are you going?
Be carrying the cake bot and waffle
Where
bot.
are you going?
Yes.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Huh?
I'm going to.
So where are you taking that? Like, what's going on?
Well, first we gotta take Hugh back to the capital.
Okay.
So let's go.
We got him in chains.
Got all literally tied up and everything.
All right. So who's going with Eddard to take Q right now? Okay. I guess Ona's gonna like tag along, but she kind of does one of these.
She already raised her hand.
Yeah. She goes, I'm ready to go.
Okay. I'll get you a bed when we get over there.
Yay. I'm also really hungry. And Goblin like grabs a bunch of snacks and like stuffs it all.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Oh.
So there's just a bunch of meat juices on my shoulder.
No,
right
it's
now.
just literally packed with snacks. He's so petty, all of you.
It was just a question.
You gotta be so extra all the time.
It was a question.
Juicy licorice pouring over my skin. Yeah. Weird shit, huh? Riza just like follows you, and you're gonna go through to the capital, right?
You. Come over here.
Why?
We're leaving. Let's go.
And he starts to walk forward to make sure he doesn't try to get out of this.
Oh no.
I'm going to open up a portal so he's the first one to walk in, and we follow behind him, and I quickly close it.
So he's just rubbing it.
Yeah, what did I push through?
Like every
like
Doctor
bumping into him? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like
honestly,
every
no,
Doctor
Zoe
Strange
just
portal
stepped in like
elimination.
normally.
Ona looks back like, no, my licorice. Closes the portal. She's just looking at you. Yay.
You know I always have an extra.
Oh, wait, where did you open the portal to?
I know we can't go directly into the capital,
Mm-hmm.
so outside of it.
Outside of the gate.
Yeah. Like as far as I can go.
Alright. So you go through. It's still dark out here.
Yeah.
And you're at the edge
Wait,
of
how
this-
far was this island? I'm trying to figure out geography now. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no, right? You appear you appear in front of what looks like the Gurkha forest. That tree line that's kind of trimmed around the capital.
Oh, with the scouts.
Yes. Being dark out and being, middle of the night, you can kind of hear like little, bugs chirping and stuff like that. Conan's just kind of looking around.
And so where are we from the capital then?
So like getting your bearings, you're probably on the west side.
Alright, let's go. Hugh, come on. We gotta get you back.
Hugh, I swear to God, we are going to go up to this capital now.
Little vein twitching.
Ona, like
The
kind of
fuck
like
did you just say?
wiggles out of your arm.
What the fuck do you think you are talking to me?
You're the reason we're in this mess.
We both just grabbed him by the feet.
Oh,
Yeah, we're grabbing him by the
Ona
beard.
kind of like wiggles out of your arm, drops over. It like she goes to hand you a piece of beef jerky too. You?
Okay.
Okay.
Ona's offering you a piece of beef jerky.
I look at it skeptically. The drugged? Are they gonna drug me?
No.
Yeah.
She's just like, no, come on, and she like takes your hand and like starts to walk with you into the forest.
Literally Hansel and Gretel story.
Time to murder. I guess
Alright.
I follow.
That's why I love Ona.
As you guys kind of like make your way through here, every once in a while you can hear the
Scout regiment.
literally.
Wait, like
Actual
Scout regiment.
So there is around the surrounding the capital.
Actually, Edard has a couple of those things
Is
at
this
home.
large forest called the Gurkha Forest, and amongst it are a scout regiment that use tools to climb around and move around in the trees.
Are we in danger?
No.
They're usually friendly. I'm surprised they haven't stopped to check us yet.
Because they might be expecting. She's just looks at Edard.
I'll do the scout whistle.
You don't know no scout whistle, get out of here. What kind of BS is that? No.
You just hear one of your.
It's so funny. It's tempting to like actually have that be canon. But,
Do I know of a whistle?
you guys like continue through. Eventually, like a good amount of time passes before you guys reach the end, and you see a couple of them like near the end, like kind of perched over the like on one of the branches, watching you guys. And one of them's just kind of like leaned against a tree, eating an apple, like he's like kind of cutting it. And he sees you guys, and he's just like, Stormbane, right?
Yep. For bringing someone back.
Yeah, we were told to watch for you. Head on in.
That was just like amazed.
As you're like kind of going out into
Do
the
I recognize the one?
no,
No,
just like one of the guys, right?
That's one of the.
Yeah, but there's a specific one that I remember we had a name for.
Yeah, there was one.
Yeah.
I don't have my book for him though.
He was just.
So he's
dancing.
grounded.
Or he's just in another part of the forest.
But you guys, no, that's the same spot. That's where you had gone out towards Ona's dad when that all happened.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's been so long.
It's longer than when you guys joined.
Yeah.
That
was one of the first things that the initiative did when it was first formed.
But you can see like the long stretch of field leading out across the road towards the capital and its outer walls. You can see the farmlands and stuff like that. There's still a couple of guys out there like working late night. Ona is just kind of like, you know, I don't really get to come here a whole lot. It's so pretty. I guess like where I come from, I don't remember it very well, but I just remember a lot of trees and stuff like that.
Oh,
Are we talking about the city or the forest?
the forest.
In the Feywild, where I come from.
Okay, I get that. I might want to blank for a
She's
moment.
talking about like she's talking about the capital and how it looks, the
It
landscape.
reminds her of the fair.
Like when she's getting at it, she says, "Oh, it's just so different from what I remember. This has become normal. So in a way, I've just grown to appreciate how we have people that are so creative, that create such awesome structures. Look at it, it's so cool." She's like pointing over at the castle and the city itself, and it's all lit up right now in the middle of the night.
To be honest, I never really liked the capital, but I guess you're right, we can kind of appreciate that architecture that went into all this. And it all just blows up. Poor ship just.
Oh my god.
You guys hear a very loud roar come from behind you guys,
Some of these gears just like flip a bit and they flat it.
followed by the beating of wings.
Is it familiar?
It is Queenie.
And
No.
flying over
No.
the Gurkha forest, you see a large black dragon.
Oh my gosh.
That's Tukra.
What?
Tukra.
I think you're the only one who's seen this.
Yeah.
Is that what just looks at you?
Oh yeah, that's Sidar and her Night Fury.
Okay. So you made a friend.
This thing flies overhead, and you could feel like the shock of wind hit you guys, even like running behind it, like the grass and the trees all kind of blow along with it. And you can see some of the scout guys like swing out of the trees as they're kind of like trying to get a better view of it. And it flies overhead, making a big, large circle. Farmers and stuff come out of their homes to point at it, and it like lands down in the middle of the field. And you see that it has like a cow, and it just starts.
Okay then.
And on the back of it, you can see that there is a woman with red hair, adorned in silver armor.
Get the anchor.
Early,
No.
And then there's stuff like that. Zona.
I'll introduce you. Come on.
And as you guys
walk up.
make your way towards the dragon, we cut back over to Fenrir, who you went out to. You were gonna meet with Jesse, and he was actually sent for. At this point, Jesse's kind of like walking up like toward the mansion. You're like maybe waiting outside.
Yeah.
And he sees you, and you can see that he's like really tired looking. He's like, hi, Fenrir.
You okay, Jesse?
I've just been working a lot, but I feel like I've just seen you. That wasn't a dream, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to get some sleep early, but they woke me up. They said you needed me. Oh my god! And he sees LeFay's body. It really is just like, please help.
Well, we need to preserve a body.
He kind of goes over to it. Sees like there's like water dripping off the body at this point.
I was able to
Why
do
is
what
she
I
so cold? Like aside from being dead.
I was able to kind of preserve the body a little bit, but she's thawing.
Only we can have the face like laid on the table.
All right, come on, follow me. And like he like leads you like towards where the kitchen is.
The leg falls off.
You can see that there's like some guy like sitting in the back. He's like a tiefling, a very large set tiefling, and he's like sitting there with a box, and he like has his hand inside of the box when you guys walk by.
Kind of like looks at him. Don't you know me?
I don't know you.
The one night at the tavern.
Are you trying to convince him of that?
No, not really.
Because it's literally just some kid who's like sneaking cookies right now.
Give me your lunch money.
It's almost 10 p.m. You're getting threatened in your own kitchen.
Ragnar is that bully from middle school.
Give me your lunch money.
So he continues on into the kitchen, and there's like this large like door that he like pulls aside, and inside what you see is like there's this large metal tub, and he like lifts the lid, and it seems like it's magnetized because you can hear like and you see like this cold mist kind of like pooling out of it, and he starts to grab meat and throw it out. Alright, you could probably put her in here. It should be big enough. We might have to like prop her legs up into like a kneel position.
No, it's
Like
nice.
one knee's up here, her arms.
Goes to bend her legs. Oh my god. Oh.
Maybe let her thaw out first.
When she comes back, she's like, "Oh my god!"
But Jesse goes over to the side, and you can see like there's like this little glass dial, like a little circular thing, and he's like looking at it, and he starts to crank the dial on the side. You can like
Max. Riza put her inside. Gently.
She starts to gently lower her in, looking over Lefay's face.
Hits her head on the side of it.
She's like looking at her, like touching her hair and everything, and Jesse just slams the thing shut. And she's like, ah!
Tip of one of her ears.
We have to be fast. We have to be fast. All right. He goes over to the side, puts the latch to like lock it, and give it a minute.
Nobody's going to open this, right?
I can make a clear instruction not to.
Because I don't want lunch ladies coming in here in the middle of the day to go make food for everybody. To open a freezer to see a body.
He like looks at you and
What would be the worst thing
at
that's kind of done?
at the cooler. Just, we can move it.
Okay. Just picks up the cooler.
It
Alright.
unplugs.
Oh no! So, all this is happening. LeFay,
Oh yeah.
you start to kind of like fade into consciousness. You can smell like this, like almost like a wet tunnel. I don't know how to explain it.
I know you're about to say flames. I was about to say, oh my god,
the
there's
wet
candles.
paint, the mildewy smell.
I know that.
And you're kind of looking around. There's like a lot of orange glows coming from these torches, or not orange glows. They're like these white and gray kind of colors flickering around. You can see that there's people like standing there, like watching you. Some of them kind of like moving around. And what do you do?
I mean, can she like move, like, or is she like
As
straight?
you try to move, you realize that you've been like restrained. Your arms like pinned to your chest, and like there's ropes around your wrists and going through your hands to keep them secured to your side, so you can't exactly move them at the moment. You could try to make a sleight of hand to try to get out of it.
Hmm. 28.
You kind of work against it, trying to like
Yeah.
move your fingers, squeeze through, but you do not manage to get out.
Difficulty 30.
30 is the max.
I'm gonna try again.
As you go to try again, you hear the
Like, she's gonna stop.
and suddenly you get lifted up by the ropes at your back, and you're carried alongside the Goliath, like a carry bag. And as you kind of get carried through, you notice that there's like different types of like warriors like lined up against the cave, either sitting in corners or next to fires watching you. Again, they seem to be of different races and backgrounds. Some of them have long hair, some of them appear young, some of them appear like they're, you know, like just children, kind of like sitting amongst the group. There's mostly drow here, those elven beings.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually you don't see them anymore as you're taken through this long tunnel.
As she's getting carried, she's gonna be like, she's gonna try like bend and like look over. So you're the leader, huh?
Probably best that you stop.
Stop talking. Yeah.
Or have you done that?
Before I stop talking, what is it gonna be building?
Continues on for what seemed like a long time.
Nothing.
But eventually,
The whole way, nothing. You know
the
what I'm saying?
passage begins to kind of open
Pretty much.
into this large oval space. Very empty, very wide. It looks like they may have like constructed like idols and statues.
Wow.
They like seem to have them like adorned along the walls and stuff. Some of them seem to like be covered in dust, like they've been sitting there for a long time, rusting away or maybe decaying away. But at the center of this oval room, you see that there is a large throne opposite to where you're coming from. And sitting atop it, huh? It's like a gray. It's gray.
I
color.
thought like maybe it'd be like there'd be like
It's like
one
made
color.
of stone essentially.
Okay.
There's like maybe cushions and blankets kind of covering the top of it, and sitting on top of it, you see that there seems to be a man, very large, tall man, wearing all black with these like pauldrons that kind of stick out and point on the ends. He has a hood on currently. You can only see like a quarter of his face, and under the lighting here, it's just his eye that you see. Everything else is like kind of blacked out, and you can just see his eye. When you look up, you can see that there's a small like crack running along the top of the ceiling, allowing just enough light from this world to pass through. The Goliath throws you at the center of the room, takes a few steps away from you, and just stands there.
She's just gonna like just look over. She's just gonna squirm to like look at the guy. Hello. Got it. Not much of a talker.
Where are you from?
Oh, well, like I told those people back there, I'm from Vieja Promesa. I don't know how I got here, but I do remember I was trying to go back to my body, and then I got thrown, and then I got stabbed, and now I am here.
You were wielding a blade.
Well, different blade. I was wielding like a short sword. It's not a.
Who killed you?
One of my friends.
I love how
I see. I see.
it's literally. This is literally like.
You could, he's kind of like a brother to me.
Wait, what is his name?
Isabel.
Trying to wrap this up, y'all.
Edward.
Let no speak.
Edward Storm.
figure you know this guy, judging from the way you look. I mean, I can't see, but I can just imagine underneath that you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. And there's the word church. And now I am terrified.
So if you're a friend of his, he cares about you.
Oh shit.
Oh, now that you say it like that, I am definitely
He, like,
terrified.
stands up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that he seems to kind of like blend in to the pitch black scenario that he's in. You can just see like the outline of his like head and his like, shoulder pauldron, and he starts to like walk forward, and he kind of vanishes between like the shadows of the room, and eventually like you see the right side of his face silhouette into appearance before you, and you can see like the other half of his face.
Oh.
I tried to reach from the wall, but
Finally, I have the gift I needed. That's where we end.
Damn it.
This guy gives like strong, King in Black vibes.
Giving off freaking. What's his name? Targaryen guy.
Oh, Damon?
Yeah, giving him the vibes and
I
yeah,
watched
kind
House
of.
the Dragon.
Picture Adam Driver.
Oh my god.
Where's the girl?
Alright, guys. Saturday session.
What did you say when I was just like, oh wow.